Last time on Persona 3 Reload. Alluring armor. What does that even mean? I know where this is going. Am I the one wearing the alluring armor? Nope. 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 Who's wearing it? Fuka. Alluring beautiful armor in my... Oh my god! It is, isn't it? It's the same shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. This is... So the guys are tuxedos and the... For fuck's sake. It's like one of my Japanese anime. So yeah, we got a hard stop today because I gotta go to a mate's wedding. So like, fun stuff. Which is like on the other side of the outskirts of the city. So it's like a 100-kilometer drive. So it's at a vineyard on the other outskirt of the city. So I'm like on the northern part across the Sydney Harbour Bridge in the northern beaches. And this wedding is gonna be on the southern part of Sydney in like the vineyards. So it's the polar opposite of where I am. Minus the beaches. So we're gonna go through the city and in the opposite direction. And it's like, okay, we're gonna get there. And then we're gonna do the wedding. And then we're gonna do the drinking. And then somehow 100 kilometers later, I will make it home. Although we are doing like an after party in the city. So like when the new married couple gets, you know, kicked out of the venue and they gotta go to their honeymoon, the rest of us are just gonna party on in the city like a bunch of animals. So like, I'm somehow gonna get home because like Hutchin at some point is gonna go home and sleep, and so I'll park my car somewhere where the buses go because up to here the buses will not go after like 11 p.m. So I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be an adventure either way. It's gonna be one of those things, you know. It's gonna go really well or really bad. I might rock up at home on a Sunday morning, or I might wake up on a park bench on Thursday. Like anything could happen, really. It's just one of those things. You just roll the dice and you see how it goes. You're like, yeah. Network functionality turned off. Did I even need network functionality? I probably did. Shit. See, I wasn't paying attention. Drink now, worry about it later. Yeah, basically. Like, in a nutshell. Oh, fun stuff. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. How is everyone doing? Why is there an octopus tentacle? That scares me. Octopuses in Japan. The mix is, yeah. Yeah. And it's like really weird. The weather's like cold, and so I'm feeling like the joint on my left arm. But then again, I did do arm day yesterday at the gym. Like, luckily. I went to get the stitches removed here, and the doctor's like, the stitches are already gone. So it looks like when I scratched it on Monday, I must have like actually broken the stitch, which kind of explains why it was stinging, but like at least it's recovered and the wound is closed, so I didn't kind of mess it up. So it should be alright, and it was kind of fun just like going to the gym. I missed it. Alright, let's continue. Let us continue. 109. I think we just did our, yeah, we did Tartarus. So date-wise, we were at, yeah, whatever, people spend time with people. But like the point was, date-wise, we were here, and so before Operation Day, we've got a bunch of free times, and then we're gonna pick up people that get kidnapped on like the Saturday or the Sunday, like something like that, and then we do it. Like, yeah. So where was I up to with people? Yukari's here because Yukari. All right, what messages? Hello, Yukari here. I was like, Yukari's here because Yukari. Oh yeah, did I pick up the thing? I think I did pick up the thing. I think I did pick up the reward. I just want to double check. Oh yeah, we did Tartarus. I was trying to get one of those accidents and nothing happened. And I did a crap ton of fusions. You can't tell me I didn't do fusions. Oh, yeah. I did fusions. Best be best equipped. Anything could happen. If there's anything you need, I can take it off your hands. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm not buying crap. Can I sell some crap?
What'd you bring?
Yeah, I'll sell crap.
Wanna sell in bulk? Sure.
Say I'm good.
Deal. All done here? Be seeing you.
Yeah. The heck you playing now? That's called arthritis. I have arthritis. Ah! The heck I'm playing? It's Persona. How do you not know what Persona is? I think I did the duplication already, but I don't trust myself. Yeah, I probably did it, but I don't trust myself. Visitor has left. Should I pray at the shrine? I'll pray. I send something. Yip yip. What do you want to do? You've already duplicated. Yeah, I've already done it, but I don't trust myself. See? I don't trust myself, which is good. Why would I trust myself? Trusting yourself is bad. Well, I'm feeding my medicine's effects starting to decrease. Ooh, tolerance. Yeah, that's a bitch. It's like when I stop drinking caffeine for a while and then I have a coffee and it's like, holy shit! It actually happened yesterday at the gym. I took pre-workout and I normally don't take pre-workout and I haven't been to the gym. So I took pre-workout and I was just smashing it at the gym. Like, I started doing the first abdominal exercise and I was just smashing it and I started sweating. I'm like, holy shit! I'm already sweating! And then I went to arm day. I was just smashing it. I'm like, oh! The caffeine high! It's working. Alright, let's see who's available. Let us see who's available. So we got Fuka, Hiroshi, and... Alright, who did I spend more time with? Fuka or Yukari? Take a look. Yeah. Fuka's 6? Oh yeah, I actually spent 1 time with him. That's funny. Yukari's 3. Alright, let's see his better text message. Hello, if you don't mind, could we meet after school? Are you doing anything today? Want to walk home together? Yeah, I'm going with Fuka. Fuka wants to spend time together. I feel like I might grow closer. Let me check if I've got enough points with Yukari.
Hey there.
Hey, looks like we're finally done with the exam. I'm all beat from studying, and I'm sure you are too. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. I was thinking of dropping by Paulina Wall. Want to join me? I feel like we can go closer. Alright, I can grow closer with both of them. But let's go with Fuka. Let's go with Fuka. Guys, get the cheat sheet ready just in case I suck. I don't think I'm gonna suck, but just in case. Kuma smashes in the gym. Pinch to nerve. Hell no. You see, I am lucky our gym doesn't have any of those people that film well in the gym. We've got a lot of personalities in the gym, but none of them have a camera on a tripod, annoying the crap out of people. Although, you do occasionally get those edgy teenagers that are walking around in tank tops, and every time you go to the bathroom in the changing room, they're topless, looking at the mirror doing this. And then you see them at the punching bags, and they suck. And they're like tanked, right? Like their muscles are massive, but they can't hit that for shit, you know? I ain't teaching them how to do it right. I just go to the punching bag sometimes when they're done, and I just start smashing it, and that thing just keeps going. And they're just like, what the fuck's going on? Which is technically wrong. You're not supposed to push the bag, you're supposed to smash it. But anyway, sometimes you just gotta teach them a lesson. Come on, looks like we're finally done with exams. Made it to the end. Hopefully that relieves some stress at school for a while. So are you busy today? Wait, didn't I get the results? I'm heading to the used bookstore right now. Do you want to join me? I feel like I can grow closer. Wait. Doesn't that mean I can get my exam result? Midterm exam results for the second term have been posted. I scored the highest in my grade. Look at the second year's result. Yukari scored above average. Junpei's score is quite low. Fuka did well. What does that even mean? I guess scored below. How? You've got the internet. How? Ah, Kuma. I saw your exam result. Good work. Here, this is from the chairman. It's a reward for effectively balancing schoolwork as well as our extracurricular activities. I am going to screenshot that because that sounds like we're doing something that we're not doing for some reason. Why are we not doing that for some reason? What kind of anime game is this? How do I screenshot? Since I placed at the top, I got Pendant of Unity. What does that even do? Raises attack when the wearer is on the receiving end of a shift. You see, when they say Unity, I think of Rick James. Lowers the odds of crit. Restore some HP. Yeah. Regenerate. Restore some HP each time. See, this space one's really good. So, Invigorate 2, which is really good for Yukari. Junpei reduces wind damage. Can I dodge wind? Does he have the dodge wind? Nah, he doesn't have dodge wind yet. See, I would even give him Regenerate. Because Aragaki had that. Akihiko, Warrior God. Medium chance to counter physical attacks. I mean, I would just get rid of his weakness next time. Fire evasion, which is good. All stats, fine. Dark evasion, good. Light damage, good. Unless I can get light evasion. Adorable necklace. Well, she doesn't actually need one. 15% XP. Yeah. Like, not bad. How did you go? Why can't I see Mitsuru and, what? Oh, here we go. Mitsuru. Mitsuru scored the highest. And is he second highest? Sanada did well. What does that even mean? Anyway, whatever. 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 The tripod gym girl is way too common in the US. You know what? The US used to be a meme. It's now a shitpost. That's all I'm saying. Oh. Hello there, Kuma. We don't have any club activities today, so what brings you here? Whenever I look around the school, I always see a few students that did well. Hopefully they're just lacking sleep, but there's a chance they could actively be sick too. Whoops, sorry. Didn't mean to get carried away. Just keep an eye out on your health, okay? That's why I home gym. I'll be honest, I need the extra equipment the gym has. Like, even though I gave my mate the power rack, I bought a gym bench, and I've got a weight rack of free weights. So I can do free weights, and I can do stuff on the floor. But for like other big stuff, I need the gym, like rowing machines, stair climbers, you know, all the leg exercises. Like free weight, yeah, I can do at home. But the big stuff, I need the gym. Like, I need the gym. Otherwise, I'm building a fucking gym at home again, which is not worth it. So free weights, I bought like new free weights and everything. I love it. But like big stuff, I need the gym. But like, that being said, I trained home gym and I was competitive. So you can do it with a home gym. But I'm at the stage where I need like the extra equipment. Plus, I sometimes just also need to get out of the house. Sometimes it's just like, I need to get out of here. Like, I need my own space. Alright, Kuma, are you busy today? I'm heading to the used bookstore. Want to join me? Sure, why not? Spend time with Fugo. Alright, get me the cheat sheet. Great, thank you. Oh crap, I didn't save. I've been looking for a good cookbook for a while now. Do you think they'll have any? Guys, I need the cheat sheet. I can't suck. Yeah?
There weren't really that many cookbooks, were there?
What kind of cooking are you doing? Are you doing like the omelet cooking? Or are you doing the methamphetamine cooking? Because you ain't finding that in a book. You just gotta do a pharmacy course at university because they teach you how to synthesize meth. Remember kids, I didn't tell you that. And I also didn't tell you that their books are also available online in PDF format. Free.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize that store mainly sold manga.
I mean, I'm sure there's a manga about cooking. I don't know how realistic it is though.
I should have looked the place up beforehand.
What is it? Something wrong with that? Something wrong with that?
Oh, do you mind if we take a seat?
Oh god, it's a trap.
Do you remember what I told you before?
I
mentioned that I don't really like going to bookstores.
Yeah, I remember. But we were just in one. I would say like, yeah, I remember. Like, I remember what you said.
Well, about that. I had a bit of a bad experience in a bookstore once. I think it was at the start of last April. someone took a picture of me.
Oh god, Japan in a nutshell.
They accused me of stealing.
Oh.
I'm not very tall, right? So when I was reaching for a high shelf, I accidentally knocked some books down.
How does that constitute stealing?
Well, a few of them landed in my bag. I went to take them out and put them back on the shelf. But some girl from my class took a picture of me with her cell phone. She even threatened to show my parents.
You did nothing wrong. That's messed up. I would normally say that's messed up. But I think she would want the comforting thing that she did nothing wrong.
Right?
Shit!
I bet you think I'm stupid for letting this get to me.
Yeah.
If I'd just spoken up, I could have settled it right there. I know that. But I still couldn't say anything back. All these negative thoughts kept running through my head. I thought no matter what I said, it wouldn't do any good in the end. But now, I want to believe that I can change. Whenever I'm with you, I feel like I don't get swept up in those negative thoughts. I know I'm being selfish, but... I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm making it sound like I'm just using you, aren't I? That's not what I meant, really. What I'm trying to say is...
She's got like a strong internal monologue about what I might be thinking. Even though I'm not thinking that. She's got anxiety and a half.
I've really come to depend on you, and I'm really happy that you're there for me. That's all.
Virgo expressed how she feels about me. Crap, I didn't get any brownie points and I didn't save the game. I might be in trouble. My relationship with her is becoming more intimate. What? Where'd you get that from? That's not what intimacy is. She's like, I'm just depending on you more. It's like, yeah, but that's not intimacy. What are you doing, you sociopath? Hey, Bop, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, sorry. I'm always going on about my own problems. At this rate, I'm never going to be able to repay you. I should have just discussed my cooking concerns with everyone at the dorm, but... somehow, I find myself always going to you for help.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a problem because you're gonna be dependent on him. Rather than, I don't know, learning how to walk for yourself.
I want to hear your opinion, but more than that, I feel at ease when you're with me.
That's just becoming an emotional crutch.
I wonder why. I'm sure it's because you're a leader. That's why I depend on you so much.
Bruh, is that the only reason?
Huh? Oh! Well, maybe that isn't the only reason. Sorry, I think I need to go back to the dorm. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. Could we talk about this again later? Thank you. I'm going to head back now.
This poor girl, riddled with anxiety, that finally has someone that she trusts. And he's like, I'm getting more intimate. Time to exploit that anxiety and relationship dynamic. And it's like, what? Fuka has a lot of doubt about the MC thinks of her. MC's thoughts. Whatever song is playing on his MP3 player. This MC is a psychopath. Or at the very least, a sociopath. I decided to return to the dorm. And that's not even my interpretation. It's just like, things are getting more intimate. I'm like, how are things getting more intimate?
Oh, welcome back.
Hello. Your exams are over, right? If you decided to go to Tartarus, I want to go too. I promise I'll do everything I can. I'll be fighting for you too. I mean, I need to see if I can actually backtrack because I got no brownie points. I basically flunked everything on that event. Rewind. 30. F my life. Oh no. Yeah, no, I'm not wasting my time. Although I did just talk. All I did was collect rewards anyway. See, that's my fault for not actually, you know, doing stuff. I flunked. I flunked. I flunked. I flunked.
Oh.
Just give me the stuff. Thank you. I'll worry about equipped stuff later. I think that's all I did, basically. And then I just... See, this is what happens when I do things without assistance. I'm gonna laugh if there was actually no brownie points. I will... Oh shit, I don't even remember what I said last time. No, she doesn't say anything. Well, just in one. What? There's no brownie points? That's messed up. Ah, there was one brownie point. Well, that's one more brownie point than I had. That's probably it.
You think so too? I tend to complicate things in my head by overthinking it.
No shit.
But I'll make sure to return the...
I'll laugh if I just clock blocked myself. Does it even matter at this point? This guy's a psycho! Intimate. What the literal F? Bruh. Bruh. I love how people keep saying that that's my interpretation of it, but it's something he literally said. Had nothing to do with me. This MC is a sociopath. This MC is a sociopath. Hey, excellent. This MC is a sociopath.
By the way,
How are your results for the exam? Mine were the usual. We can't be wasting time worrying about exam results right now. Our priority should be to train as much as we can for the final battle. Speaking of final battles, I don't... Oh, I can spend time with Mitsuru or Koromaru.
Okay.
Exam results have been posted. Now that we don't have that hanging over our heads anymore, let's focus on Tartarus. The next operation will be our last one, so let's put all into prepping for it. I kind of feel like something has to happen after the next operation, otherwise there's no story to continue. I guess said she didn't do well on her exams. Maybe some academic specs had to be sacrificed to make her over-specialized in combat. I guess robots have their own share of problems too. Phew, no Fs. Now I don't have to go to Aragaki's son's grave and tell him I failed. Woof.
Excuse me.
I performed satisfactory in chemistry and mathematics, but I performed poorly in other subjects. But since I specialize in combat, these results are not unexpected. How can I help you? Let's talk. Have you seen the exam results? Mine actually weren't as bad as I thought they'd be, but I feel like I could have done much better. It made me realize I'm still stewing over all sorts of things. I have to keep it together. Where the hell is Mitsuru? She's probably upstairs. Koromaru, the TV remote is his feet. It doesn't seem like Koromaru will gain any abilities. Well, it looks like Mitsuru wins by default, even though it gives me brownie points with Mitsuru, which I don't need yet since I haven't started spending time with you. Oh god, reading with Mitsuru.
Yes.
I just want to take a break from everything, just sit down and read. Would you care to join me? Doesn't seem like Mitsuru will gain any more skills even if we read together. Then what is the point? I don't mind. Lead you another recommendation. No, thank you. Okay, there is absolutely nothing that I can do that is useful. When can I do my gardening? Has been planted 10th to the 29th. Cool. So I can just basically do anything with my free time and it will make no difference. Let's just go on the computer then. This is me in a nutshell. Should I spend my time using the computer? Ghouls. Feats of a general. I don't know if this is going to help me do anything. My courage may go any higher. Should I spend some time? There's nothing I can buy, is there? I was going to say, is there something that we can buy that will give us more anything? I think I seem to have consumed everything and I seem to have gotten my stats up. Oh wait, wrong place. If that doesn't work, I might just go like work part-time or something. I can't even take Koromaru for a walk. Normally Chiki's like, going for a walk? Fuck yeah, I just came back from a walk. Let's go for a walk. And then she's like, carry me, I'm tired. Welcome time. Pick up lines, don't need it. Training your mental strength. Yoink. 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 I'm just gonna buy all of the things. Let me guess. I get an achievement. No achievement. Damn it! Alright, training your mental strength through expert methods. So this is probably SP. Mental instructor. Seems to teach breathing techniques and stretches at varying difficulty levels. I follow the on-screen instructions and begin diaphragmatic breathing. Congratulations, you learned how to actually breathe. I was able to reach the high level where I could hear my inner thoughts. Nani? I feel like this spiritual training has helped me free my mind. I think you have schizophrenia. It's gotten late. I should head back to my room. Do these voices talk back to you? It's not a good thing. Yeah, this is what tends to happen when you get max stats in the 2-night social links early. I wouldn't say it's early.
All right, time for class.
Oh, the story music. Something's about to happen.
I know you've been busy lately, but you all remembered to do your homework, right?
Uh-huh.
Just because you're not taking a humanities class next year doesn't mean you can blow off classic lit. Hey, are you all listening to me?
What's wrong, Fuka? You look kind of down.
Huh?
Talk to me. What's bothering you?
It's just Aragaki-senpai.
Oh, right. Survival guild. Trauma. Friend died. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. I'd never seen him in school, but he'd always be hanging around town. And now he's just... gone. It's hard to put it into words.
First brush with death, huh? Yeah, the first few times are always a bit iffy.
I took it for granted that everyone would always be around, that nothing would ever change. But some things you can never get back. I didn't consider how easily it could happen. Once I realized that, I started thinking about my parents.
Mm-hmm. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
I've sort of been avoiding the question, but is it okay for me to leave things with them like this?
Well, the fact that you're asking that question obviously means that you subconsciously think it isn't.
Parents, huh? Yeah, that's a tough one. But I think you'll work it out, Fuka.
Moriyama, what are you waiting for? Come on up.
Yeah.
Would it kill you to give your classmates a proper goodbye?
Wait, she's leaving?
Huh? What's going on?
What?
Hi everyone. I know I haven't been here that long, but I feel like I've made some good friends. I'll remember each and every one of you after I transfer. Thank you all. How's that?
Where are you going? Why are you going? I is confused.
Wait, transfer? What?
Okay. So you didn't tell one of your friends that you're leaving?
You're a weird one, you know that?
Okay.
The biggest bitch in school is leaving and you're gonna miss her?
Okay.
You're transferring, and you didn't say anything?
See, even for me, that's like weird, right?
It's not like it would have made a difference. Why make us both depressed?
Okay.
But yeah, my dad suddenly collapsed. And they say it'll take a while for him to recover because of some complications. We
Oof.
don't really have that much money, so we can't afford to stay in this area.
Oof.
You know, now that I think about it, you're the only one who bothered being friends with a weirdo like me. But like I said before, we're both in the same boat. My parents act like I don't even exist. I hate living with them. That's why I was so jealous when you moved into the dorm.
Natsuki-chan.
You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a lot more cheerful now. But why'd you move when your house is like right here?
Huh? Well,
If you don't want to say, that's okay. I'm sure you've got your reasons. But if it's something that you and your parents can work out, then do it while you have a chance.
I mean, depends on the parents, but sure.
It'll be a while before my dad's in any condition for us to have a heart-to-heart.
I mean, the real trick is being satisfied with the outcome. As long as you have no regrets with the outcome, you're fine. Like, the biggest bitch is if you have a regret with how things went, and then you can't change them. But if you're okay with how things are going, by all means, carry on. That's up to you to decide and know. Just be honest with yourself. If you're okay with them slowly withering away from cancer in a hospital bed surrounded by nobody, in fear of the unknown and dying, by all means, leave them there to think about what they did in their life and to suffer. I consider that tasty. Or if instead you want to be there and do like an 11th hour, let's be daughter and father or daughter and mother, whatever makes you happy, you go for you, Fuka.
What am I doing? This isn't what I wanted to talk about. You know, Fuka, I used to think every day was just the same depressing routine.
Oh god, this sounds like the beginning of Death Note.
And I'm only saying this because it's you, but you don't really get many second chances in life.
Natsuki-chan.
I guess this is the last time I'll see this view. I won't be in school next week because I'll be packing, so I guess this is goodbye.
No!
Don't you dare come see me off. I want to say goodbye on my own terms. Come on, don't give me that look.
But you're leaving so suddenly.
God forbid you share emails or something and you like keep in touch, you know what I mean? I mean, like, I get it, you're moving, but you could still keep in touch and be friends? Right? Right? Joining these streams right in the middle of one of Kuma's ramblings is always so funny. Ramblings. Okay. I just go back in my hole.
Hey, I'm not all broken up about this, just so you know. I've changed a lot since I met you. I'm gonna try and figure out what I really want to do with my life.
I'm gonna say she probably has a 90% chance of appearing in a pornographic video by the time she's 20. But anyway.
I know you can do it, Natsuki-chan.
I mean, considering 1 in 10 girls in Japan have already appeared in a video, and that was a statistic from about 7 years ago, and things have only gotten more wild since then, 90% might be a conservative estimate.
Well, now I really feel like I gotta do it. No pressure, right?
No.
I got one last thing I want to say before I go. If you just accept the way things are, then you'll never move forward. Just like me. So I hope you can figure out what you want too.
That's the thing with death. When it puts everything in perspective, you'd know deep down what you actually want and don't want. That's the good thing about it. I mean, it comes at a cost, but it does put things in perspective.
What I want, I used to try and please everyone just to fit in. I was afraid of not being liked. So, I always went along with the people around me. But I never really thought about what I wanted.
Holy shit, Fuka looks like Rei Ayanami in this moment. She's doing the whole self-awareness thing, and the hairstyle, and everything. Jesus, I just saw it. Now I can't unsee it. Holy crap. Holy crap, and you've got like the yellow fiery hair. Holy shit, this dynamic in anime just keeps happening. God damn it.
That's so you. Well, if they don't like you for who you are, I say screw them. But I like you, Fuka. Even if you hate yourself.
Fuka, why do you hate yourself?
Natsuki-chan.
Well, I better get going.
Natsuki-chan?
See, this is what gets me. You even have telephones. I was like saying email because I thought this was like the 90s or something. But you all have telephones with telephone numbers and instant messaging. It's not like you can, I don't know, text each other? Take a bullet train and meet up somewhere once in a while? It's not like anywhere in Japan is 1 to 2 hours away at max. Like, seriously, come on. You're killing me here.
Here, even if we're apart, we're still connected. So, we can always talk, right?
Thank God!
Thanks for being my friend. I'm kinda tearing up now.
Aww. What the fuck was that? Shut up.
Natsuki-chan. Even if we're apart, we're still connected.
This is adorable. You have to admit, this is absolutely adorable.
I get it now, Natsuki-chan.
Yes, Fuka, you made a friend. A real friend.
I'd always assumed my powers were a reflection of my faults. I was always worried about how other people see me. And that's why my powers let me see others. But I guess there is something I want after all. Seeing everyone getting along and working together makes me so happy. So, I want us to treasure this forever. I have the power to connect people, even when they're apart.
So Fuka is basically the internet.
My persona has given me this amazing gift. The friendship I've always wanted.
Oh, right, it gets a buff. Wait, it gets a buff? What the shit? Okay, this just looks creepy. The eyes are creepy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this an archangel of some sort? 7 and 6 eyes. And Jesus Christ! Lucia has riven to Juno. What the hell is Juno? What do I get now? Grants 1 random enhanced positive effect to allies. So I get an extra one? Jesus.
There you are.
Oh, what are you all doing here?
Fuka, you might be surprised to hear this, but they care about you. Going out on a limb here, but they were wondering where you were.
It is unusual to find you up on the rooftop.
Right, and they were worried you would jump off because Japan.
Well, we didn't see you around, so we weren't sure if you were alright.
I think I figured it out.
Okay?
I've made up my mind. I'm going to do everything I can with the power I've been given.
Juno equals Hera in Rome. I'll have to read the description.
This is what I've decided I want to do.
Sure?
Sorry. I guess that was out of nowhere, wasn't it?
You sure you're alright?
I mean, she's making progress. And the MC's just thinking, how can I get more intimate? God damn it. Alright, let me take a look at her persona. Stats, Fuka, stats, and then I get a persona. And now I should be able to background. The goddess of family and marriage. Oh god! And wife to the Roman god Jupiter. Jupiter. So Mars was war. Jupiter was... What was Jupiter doing? She is often equated with the Greek goddess Hera. Though she is kind, she's also vengeful, seeking to punish women who have affairs with her husband. Oh god, she's one of those women. Jupiter is Zeus. Married to Zeus and punish people. Wait. Hold the phone. Let me get this straight. So you punish women that have affairs with your husband, who is Zeus, but your husband actively does everything within his power to cheat on you. And by everything, I mean he sometimes takes the form of an effing animal to cheat on you. How is that their fault? Have you ever once, and I mean once, considered that maybe the commonality in this might be your husband that just so happens to be a dick? I mean, I'm not an expert on Greek mythology, but Zeus sounds like a dick. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. Zeus is a bit of a dick. I don't think Hera could hurt Zeus because he's the father god and Greek Romans don't like him. I'm not saying to hurt him. I'm just saying that she's blaming the women. Like, she's blaming the, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but Zeus has been known to just, like, sleep with people that don't know that they're being slept with. You get what I mean? Like, Zeus just kind of... You know what I mean? Yet, the girl is at fault. It's like... You know what I mean? It's like... She's taking action against what she can actually do something about. No, she's being toxic. That's what she is. Hera's pretty bad. Hera's coping. Jesus Christ, Fuka, don't be a Hera. For the love of God, that is not healthy. So basically, MC's a sociopathic fuckboy. He's gonna go around and cheat on you, and you're gonna blame the girls, who probably didn't even know he was a sociopathic fuckboy. Wow. Greek gods are toxic. Yeah, I'm gonna side with the Titans on this one. Okay, I'm gonna make a coffee really quickly. That was insightful. What was that girl's name? Because we just had Fuka and whatever her girl's is. I forget what she was called. So how's the music? You see, like, I almost feel like when something like this happens, I almost owe everyone a personal experience. And what came to mind is something that I haven't thought of in probably over a decade. So when I first moved to Australia, when I was like 7 and then I had my 8th birthday party, I was basically living in the western suburbs, which is a very rough area. Very, very rough area. With a big mix of like different people from different places. And in the street where I used to live, there were a few kids, but for whatever reason, I never really clicked with them. So you basically had this house where there was this brother and sister, and then you had me, and then there was another house where there was this girl. And there was this also another kid that was a few years older, and then also another kid down the road that was a few years older. So it was like, there were kids, but the brother and sister had some other friends or their cousins or something from a few streets away. So they would always be playing with them. The older kid, obviously, that was a few years older, would click with the other older kids. So, like, there wasn't really much we could connect with. And so I ended up sometimes playing with the girl. But her dad was, like, really protective. And so, you know, whenever he would get home, he was like, get home. So she would be, like, you know, inside the house by the time it was, like, 5:30 or 6. And school finishes at, like, 3. So maybe you've got, like, an hour. So whether you're, like, riding bikes or, I don't know, playing Pokemon or something like this, right? And so this would have been going on for, I think, like 2-3 years. So basically we were friends, right? And so eventually, you know, like how at school I was getting beat up every day and all that sort of shit. And the one time I actually decided to fight back, I probably ended up sending a kid to the ICU. And so I had to move schools and all this sort of stuff. So anyway, I ended up having to move schools and like move houses and everything like that. And so we left. And so basically I never had that, you know, goodbye conversation or anything like that because I didn't know we were moving, right? Like everything was very abrupt, let's say it. You know what I mean? And so I just ended up moving, just like ended up driving away one day and never coming back. So I never said bye to anyone. No one ever knew that I was leaving or anything like that. So like the other kids in the street or anything weren't my friends or anything, but she was kind of my friend. And so I remember when I moved, I went from that situation where there was at least someone my age to literally living in an apartment where there was no one my age in the area. So there was a park just downstairs, but there were never kids. And it was also an area you wouldn't want to go. Like 1 or 2 years after that, a guy was literally hung on a tree and killed. And then there was like a bathroom or something in that park, but it just so happened that a kid got, you know, raped in that bathroom. So it was like not the best of places. Even though this was like in the city CBD eastern suburbs, one of the most expensive areas in Sydney, at that particular point in time, it was like the 90s, early 2000s, where there was a lot of drugs in a place called King's Cross. So that was, location-wise, less than a kilometer away from what was known as the Golden Mile, where all the drugs were being sold. And so, at that point, it wasn't actually a good place. So there I am, you know, by myself, alone, all the time, without my friend, and I was sad. I remember being a kid and being sad. Like, really, really sad. I was crying about it. If I recall, it was at least 4 weeks or 40-something days or something that I was sad. Like, I was, like, sad. And then, after a while, I just got used to the loneliness. Literally. Years of social isolation. Yeah. So I went from being an extroverted kid that liked hanging out with people and wanting to be social to just, I cannot stand people. I can't stand them. Like, physically, I am in physical pain when I'm surrounded with a lot of people. They just annoy me. Their very existence just annoys me, you know? My problem for my childhood neighborhood was that the kids were too old or too young. And I was in the middle ground. That's a tough spot to be. This was kind of like that, except me and that girl were the same age. And so it was like, you know that age when you're like 8, 9, you know? And like Pokemon is popular and everyone's playing Pokemon games and she's playing Pokemon games, I'm playing Pokemon games. Like, it was basically that, you know what I mean? Like, you had something in common. It was really easy to be friends. And it was at that point where whether you're a boy or a girl doesn't really matter because you're like 8 and 9 years old, right? You know what I mean? It's not like you're in high school and it's like, oh, girls. At that point, it's still like, you're kind of like, you know what I mean? When it comes to my family, at least, me and my brothers are the weird middle ground. Not old enough to be comfortable with the adults, but not young enough to properly hang out with the kids. So get-togethers are weird. As for friends, I always had weird, but I had some friends and they moved. Yeah. And so unfortunately, I was surrounded by no kids. And I was subjected to political conversations, listening to my father doing negotiations with people on the telephone. I mean, the violence didn't stop. I just swapped getting beat up at school to getting beat up at home by a much larger, more vicious person. I still remember his lesson. It was like, I got beat up from school, and this was when I was still living in the western suburbs, and I got beat up. And I come home, and I'm like bruised and shit, right? Like, I'm a kid that just got beat up for the first time. And it was like, what happened? And, you know, I kind of described what happened, and I'm sad about it, I'm shocked about it. And his response was to beat the living shit out of me. Like, I could not get up from the floor how hard he beat the shit out of me. And then he was like, what was worse? Who do you fear more? I mean, it took about 2 years, but eventually I did fight back. I was raised the Sith way. And it took me about 2 years to embrace the anger. Now I can fight people in the military and they can't hurt me as much as I used to get hurt every day as a kid. A really interesting way to raise children. Very Spartan. But you do create something. I will give him credit. He did create something. I mean, in the end, he called me a monster, but like, you know, Frankenstein and all that, right? I never had any friendships in my neighborhood, except for this one family whose house ended up catching fire. Or they would be my cousins. At this point, at get-togethers, I usually just end up looking for the young kids, which usually ends up being under a pile of kids who are feeding on each other's energy. Well, that's the thing. I was so poorly socialized that I couldn't socialize with other people. Like, that's the thing, right? I couldn't socialize. And so I had to actually learn, like, cognitively and logically learn how to socialize because I was not socialized. I did not know how to organically talk with people. Because from the age of 7 to the time of high school, my experience with people was just violence. So I effectively grew up in, like, prison. You know how you send people to prison, and then when they come out, they're never the same? That was my childhood. So during adolescence, I grew up in that situation. And then I came out on the other end, like like a feral animal. Like, I'm in 10th grade and a 12th grader tries to beat me up. So it's like 15 and a half versus 18. And I beat the living shit out of the 18-year-old kid. He had the height advantage, the weight advantage. Like, he probably had an extra 15, 20 kilos on me. He probably had more testosterone than me. And I was just so vicious, I beat the living shit out of him. Like, that's literally what I... Like, I don't know if you've seen Vinland Saga, but I was that little messed up kid. Except I learned to enjoy the violence. I didn't just do it as a mechanism, I actually enjoyed it. By which I mean, I controlled it. So, I worked through my trauma of violence by controlling the violence. Therefore, I was no longer scared of it. It stopped being something I was afraid of and started being something that I was in control of. So if you put me in a violent situation, I feel at ease. Like, I feel at ease. I feel more comfortable in a fight than I do talking to people. That's the stage to which I got to. Like, I could communicate better in a fight than I could with words. I could read your fucking body movements. They make more sense to me than words. That's quite a situation to be in, you know? Like, that's quite animalistic. That's why I understand animals so well. I just read their body and energy, and it all makes sense. Like, I can understand, even if it's a non-dog, like, I get along with pretty much all animals. I can understand them. From, like, birds to cats to possums to, like, fucking everything. I just read their body and their energy, and you could just feel, you know, whether or not they're aggressive, whether or not they're inquisitive, whether or not they're skittish. And I know exactly what to do. Like, if there's a scared... Like, I went to my cousin's place, right? And his wife is a eye surgeon for animals in a veterinary hospital. And so their dog and their cat were both adopted. And the cat was, like, very skittish. And, like, Cheeky approached the cat, and the cat, like, you know, was gonna swipe Cheeky. And so the cat is really scared of people. And my cousin's like, you know, like, oh, just don't touch the cat, you know, blah, 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 blah. By the time they came home, the cat was literally coming up to me and letting me touch her. And the wife was like, you know, she adopted this cat, and even she can barely pick up the cat. And by the end of, like, a few hours, the cat felt comfortable enough to come to me. Because I knew exactly the signals for the cat. Like, if the cat wanted space, I gave the cat space. The cat wanted to be there, that's cool. I let the cat know I've got some food for her. Like, I just ended up communicating with this cat, and the cat did not perceive me as a threat. Like, I could just understand what the cat was going through. Clearly the cat was abused, but I could understand the signals of the cat. It's crazy. And it's not even that complex. It's like, I get it. I was that cat. I understand what it's like to be afraid of people. Like, I get it. You know, so I can empathize with the fucking cat. And then, of course, both parents work, and I was left with my grandparents who didn't do much and would be exciting for a young kid. And then the age you start sports around 3 to 4, 2008 happened, which means economic downturn. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough. Alright, well, I felt like I owed you guys a personal experience after that, and I think I delivered. So let's continue. Very good story time with Kuma. Yep. There you go. I felt like I owed you guys something. Alright, where were we? Let's go to the shrine. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking at things objectively in the future. At the time, they don't make sense, but later on when you sort of understand things, they do make sense. And you just sort of accept it, you know? But it's kind of weird. I don't look at myself as the same person, so it's like... I mean, but then again, I did go through an experience which technically could be, you know, interpreted as being different people, but anyway. Leisurely businessman. Isn't it tough to wake up early every single morning to pack me lunch? Why don't you take a day off for a change? I'll be fine without it. That's what I told my wife. I feel a little better now. I don't have to feel guilty while eating the lunch she made me. Wow. I mean, she clearly cares. But if you wanted to do something about it, just make yourself lunch the night before. But then she might feel like she's not helping. I don't know. I don't know what your relationship dynamic is. I used to do that for Hachan though. When I was there for a month and she was working every day, I would pack her lunch. I would make her yakisoba, and then I knew that she liked German sausages. So I bought German sausage from Costco, and then I would like dice up German sausage and put in the yakisoba in a lunch pack. All good, midnight. See you later. All right. Where were we at? We've done this one. We've got Bebe and Keisuke Hiraga. Who did I get high with? Fuka 7. Team manager. Ah, Keisuke, I haven't even like talked to you once. Oh god, Bebe wins. But he's just like rank 2. Doesn't matter. Ninja Dono. Oh god damn it. Burnt out. What better way to remedy that than a relaxing painting session? Okay, sorry. I'll quit with the advertiser voice. Swing by if you'd like. At least he's trying. It is a good day for sewing. What? Bebe, I feel like I can grow closer. Should I meet up with him? Guys, I really need the cheat sheet. I don't want to have to keep reloading every 5 minutes. Alright, here we go. Don't think this means anything. You win by default. It's not an achievement. You're just slightly better than the other person. Slightly. Not even a lot. Just a little bit. Don't be arrogant about it.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Ninja Dono. Just call me Kuma. God damn it. Exams have come to an end. We both fought hard. Now my brain is exhausted. By the way, how do you do? If you have time to spare, would you care to join me for sewing? I mean, I don't want to do sewing, but fine.
I must sew.
Many thanks. Kata Jikenai. You have a great sense for sewing. Please, do show me more of your skills today. Is he hitting on me?
Sew up, sew down, sew all around. If Sokoku doesn't sew, then I will show it.
Oh god damn it, now I know why I hate you. Because you remind me of this kid in high school that clearly didn't realize he was gay, but now he does. Congratulations. Would do this shit. He'd buy like female crap and sell it, and god damn it. Anyway, long story short, there was this guy. He didn't realize that he was gay, but now he realizes that he's gay. Congratulations. That used to be into fashion and shit. So the girl that sort of liked me, I sort of liked, would kind of be friends with him because they were both social outcasts. And then unfortunately, I had to be friends with him because you don't want to be enemies with the guy that's friends with the girl that you sort of like. And she sort of likes you, but he annoyed the shit out of me. And anyway, here we are. Like, there you go. There's the complex explanation as to why I find this guy annoying. I'm projecting my negative emotions of someone else onto this guy. That and the fact that he's being a weep. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's continue.
We should take a break for now. You have gotten much better at this. Subarashi, wonderful.
God damn it, stop it with the weeaboo talk. I can do better. Thanks. No one's giving me cheat sheets, so I'm just gonna assume I can do better.
Ooh, so humble. That is very admirable. Kanshin. By the way, I have a question for you. I would like to make something Japanese, but what?
I don't know, octopus balls. What do you like? Why not Western clothes? How about a kimono? I think, how about a kimono?
A kimono! Yes! It has to be a kimono.
Wait, I know how to get brownie points with you, but I don't know how to get brownie points with Fuka? I am so screwed.
But, Kimonos are very hard to make. I don't really know where to start. And the material is not exactly affordable. I have to think about it. But I appreciate the advice. You are the only one I can talk to here in this country.
Why am I not surprised?
As long as I have you, I will be okay. Daijoubu.
Don't put this shit on me. Bebe seems to be grateful. I feel like we're growing closer. You know what would be messed up? That if you don't spend time with him, he jumps off the rooftop because he's depressed. Now that wouldn't be a messed up game.
Oh la la, look at the time. I must make my way home now. I'll be back.
God damn it. I parted ways with Bebe and went back to the dorm. God damn it, what even is this? He's just like a weeb in every way, shape, and form. He's just weebing the hell out. There's a box on the counter. Looks like the product I ordered. What? Instant curry, instant ramen. The shipping fee is probably more expensive than the food. Welcome back. Do you know how bad things are getting? I wanted to buy a pair of suit pants, right? And I looked at the price of going to the department store to buy them, and it was like, say for example, 90 bucks, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, but I'd have to go to the store. Can I get it delivered? And they're like, no, delivery fee XXX. So I just end up going to Google, I go to shopping, and I put in the model number for the pants. From the manufacturer themselves, it is on special, so it's like half price. But they will give me free delivery if it's 100 bucks. So instead of paying 90 bucks at a department store, you can basically buy a pair of pants for 60 bucks from the manufacturer at half price, which makes it 30 bucks. But they'll give you free shipping if it's 100, so I ended up getting 4 pairs of pants for the price of like 1.3. So department stores are basically gonna die. And the worst thing is, right, the manufacturer themselves, the actual brand, even says if the size doesn't fit, we will send you a return satchel so you can return the clothes. So I don't even have to go to the store to try on clothes anymore. I can just order them, and if they don't fit, I just send them back? Why do we even have shopping centers anymore? Like, what the hell? And do you know what else I found out today? They changed the minimum wage laws here, and they pushed them up. Guess what cafes are doing? They're replacing baristas with automated machines. They're like, yeah, coffees are costing $6 a shot now. It is just, no one can pay for it, and the employees cost too much. So we're using machine coffee now, but the price of coffee is going to be half. So you've now just made thousands of people unemployed because you increased the minimum wage by $3 an hour. It's basically like the US. Let's increase the minimum wage for people working at like the counter of fast food restaurants. Guess what they got replaced with? Those LCD screens. Like, it's happening here too. And people are like, oh, you can't just fire people? It's like, yes you can. They're all casual employees. They have no job security. It's like, but how are these people gonna get money? And it's like, welcome to the economy. Like, cause and effect. Where the guy that's literally making coffee is being paid 30 bucks an hour, and the coffee costs like $6 for a shot. $6 for a fucking shot. Like, something's gonna give at some point. You know what I mean? Like, something's gonna have to give. You're either gonna have to, like, you gotta cut the cost somewhere. We're about to hit a recession. I love it. Like, people don't realize how bad it's gonna get. I'm literally doing what I did a few years ago before we hit a recession, and I'm just like stockpiling as much money as I can Because when we hit a recession, everything's going to be dirt cheap. Buy crap tons of stocks and just let them 5x, 10x. Bam. You've made more money in like 2 days worth of work than you did in a year of working. Like, it's so bad. It is that bad. But what can you do, right? US is already in one, but Biden changed the definition to make himself look better. But even now, under his own definition, we're in recession. Yeah, a recession is technically 2 quarters with negative or no growth. You guys have been in a recession for a while, so they changed the definition to like 3 or 4 quarters or some crap like that. And you're still in negative after like 4 quarters. So you've basically been in a recession for a year now. Australia is in what is called a per capita recession. So we're technically not in a recession because our economy grew 0.1%. But do you know why it grew? Because the government is importing people from overseas. But you know what problem that's causing? Rent and housing prices are exploding. So we're building 20 to 30,000 homes a year, but we're importing 700,000 people a year. What has happened to rent prices? They have increased by hundreds of dollars in the last year, and housing prices have almost doubled in the last 2 years. And it's still going. Because there's over 70,000 homeless people that work office jobs. So people getting paid $100,000 a year can't afford rent. And they don't want to stop importing people because they know as soon as you stop importing people, you stopped importing money, which means you're in a recession. So the government is basically screwing up the entire country just because they don't want people to realize we're in a recession. Even though everyone that's actually from the country is in a recession. Like, I'm just watching this and going, we are so screwed. Yeah. Yeah. Homelessness is just exploding in Australia. In Australia. And we still haven't technically hit the recession where people are gonna lose jobs. But you've got companies which are firing people in the thousands. Like, even major companies are firing people in the thousands. If we thought, like, the economic downturn when COVID hit was bad, this is gonna be GFC levels, 2008 levels. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Good, my help. I live here. How can I save myself? Here's what I did last time. When it crashed, I bought shares in banks. That's what I did. You know who wins in recessions? Banks. If the economy is good, they get mortgagees. If the economy's bad, they repossess homes. If they fuck up, the government bails them out. Banks. That's what I did. Banks. I invested in banks. When COVID hit, bank shares went like this. You know what Hutchin and I did? Bought bank shares. You know what happened to them? Check the stock price of banks. Check the stock price of CBA, NAB, ANZ, and Macquarie Bank in the past 4 years. I'll give you a little thing. And by the way, you should probably do your own research before you make a decision. But I'll give you an example. Macquarie Bank shares were selling for $82 a share. Guess the share price now. Over $200. It more than doubled. In like 4 years. It more than doubled. And that's a conservative investment. Precious metals are good. So, precious metals and mining stocks typically are in line with the minerals they export. So there's a few companies that we also invest in. They're mainly iron ore exports, and they've more than doubled too. But their stock price is usually based on the iron ore international price. But the one we invested in is the one where the CEO and owner has a majority stake in. He doesn't get paid, but he gets dividend payments. And this one gives like 12% dividends a year. So not only did its stock price double, but the return is 12%, which outperforms everything. It's like insane. So like as bad as a crash is, it's good for me. The worse the economy is, the better it is for me. I'm actually betting on the economy going to shit. Like, I'm just waiting for it to go to shit. And then I'm just gonna throw all the money I have at it. Like, that's the best time to make money, when everything goes to shit. Because everything's on sale for a discount. The famous quote, when there's blood on the streets, buy up, even if the blood is your own. It's the best thing. Everyone has to sell good quality stuff at a discount because they're over leveraged. They're over leveraged. There's a good saying, when the tide pulls back, you see who's not wearing any pants. Let me know when it's about to hit. Honestly, just watch the economic update every day. Like, I'm boring as fuck, but I watch the news every day. I'm just watching the economy. And it usually happens when the US gets hit. If the US economy gets hit, Australia gets hit. We're so embedded in the US economy. When the US goes into like recession, we go into recession. Like shortly after. We're like mini-me's to the US economy. And when it hits, it's gonna be glorious. Like, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be catastrophic. Like, you could, like, just take a look at the net worth of rich people. Since COVID, it has quadrupled. So a billionaire has become a 4-time billionaire. Because they were just bought up shit dirt cheap. Like, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is. Just look at the net worth of rich individuals. They made bank in the last 4 years. But anyway, where were we? Like, that's the thing. That's what I keep saying. Like, stockpile cash. And when things go to shit, just buy it up. Like, if you borrow to buy good assets and inflation hits, that works in your favor. If you've borrowed, say, $1 million to buy something, inflation hit, and inflation is 10%, that $1 million asset is worth 1.1 million because of the 10%. But you only borrowed 10%. So the amount you borrowed hasn't actually changed, but the value of what you borrowed has actually gone down. So you've actually created 10% of equity in what you bought by borrowing. But if you didn't invest in an asset, you've actually lost 10%. Like, that's the thing. Like, that's how bad that's why I love economics. I honestly say to everyone, please study economics. It will save your life. It will save your life. Alright, where were we at? I borrowed a DVD of another show. I hear it's supposed to be scary. It doesn't seem like Yukari will gain anything. No, Yukari. No means no. There's nothing else we can do, right? I guess, do you want to do plant stuff? Is it correct that you tend to the planters? I'm interested in attempting horticultural activities as well. If such a task is within your purview of operations for the day, would it be acceptable for me to join? Yes. I am both prepared and motivated to undertake this action. Shall we commence gardening? Yes.
Yes.
Understood. I will begin making my way to a rooftop with maximum efficiency.
Oh, very puzzling. The plants seem much livelier than they did when we started. Do you suppose they're happy that you are tending to them?
Do you know they actually discovered that plants do have feelings and they can communicate with one another? Therefore, plants are actually sentient. So when vegetarians say you shouldn't eat meat because it knows it's alive, plants also know they're alive and they excrete chemicals when they know they're being cut. So technically vegetarians don't have the moral high ground. Take that. I think so.
Fascinating. There's no data on this, but it seems like you understand them. Hello, plants. I will be tending to you as well this time. Don't worry, I'll make sure to decrease my pressure output. But if anything starts hurting, just raise your left hand. Or rather, your left leaf.
MC, whatever you do not put in this robot.
I had some prior knowledge of plants, but this was my first time observing them directly. These little seeds and buds in the earth can morph and change so quickly. Is this proof that they are living as well? How fascinating. I would like to watch these plants grow and document this experience for my records. I will tend to them with my full power.
Tender plans with Igus.
This took more time than I'd anticipated. I will need to run more simulations to ensure there are no delays next time.
Thanks to the care we put in, it looks like this will be a big harvest.
It's gotten late. We should head back now.
You know, you guys are probably going to call me the devil for this, but you know what else I invested in when COVID was about to hit and I knew the economy was going to go, like, bad? Buy now, pay later.
Good morning. This is Elizabeth.
We invested in Afterpay because I knew as soon as the economy goes bad, people are not going to stop spending. They're just going to start borrowing. And what happens then? Repayments. And what happens when they don't pay on time? High interest. That's why I love banks. Credit card and insurances are the bank's most profitable products. And what do people start using when the economy goes to shit? Credit. They borrow to buy because they don't want to stop buying. And so PayPal, we invested in PayPal, and that 10x'd. We bought PayPal at $10 something, and it went to $150 a share. We held on to it because if I sold it at that time, I would have to pay 50% tax. But if I held on to it for a few more months, I'd only have to pay 25%. So I held on. But then, unfortunately, Square, which is run by Jack Dorsey, the guy that created Twitter, wanted to buy Afterpay. And so it slumped down. But now we have Square, which does payment processing. Those little tap devices. So now you no longer need a bank in order to receive FPOS and cards. It's just this little Square USB tap device, which is exploding like crazy. So now we own shares in Square. Yeah. And I'm betting that as soon as the economy goes to shit, you just invest more and buy now, pay later platforms. Because I'm willing to put money on the fact that people will not buy less shit, but rather they will get into more debt, which will cost them more in the long run. But like, since that's going to happen anyway, I might as well make money from it, right? Like, I'm betting on people screwing up because they're idiots. Well, like, I'm betting on that. Like, I got so upset with people making bad financial decisions, and Hutchins like, stop complaining and do something about it. And I'm like, fine. And so I started betting money that people are going to make mistakes. And we just kept winning. And we just keep winning. Like, we don't... In Australia, they have retirement funds where you put money and they manage their investments and shit. And they average like 7 or 8% return. And then they charge you their fees on top of that. So you end up getting like 4%. We're averaging like 12, 15%. And that's just me betting on people making mistakes. Like, we are outperforming investment funds. I just invest in shit that pisses me off. People keep buying Apple. Put money at it. Like, there's a rule. If I hate a company, I should invest in it. Because the company is basically making money off people making mistakes. Any company I hate, I should put money in it. I would never buy Apple, but I would invest in it. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's like, I would never use buy now, pay later because I know it's a debt trap. But I'll invest in it because I know people will. It's so bad. I mean, call me the devil, but like, it works. And the best part is, no one gets a cut. We'll just pay the tax. I'm going to put money in Microsoft and Sony. It depends at the timing. It depends at the timing. The timing's important. The timing's important. Because you can... Anyway, it doesn't matter. But, like, timing's important.
I am calling to inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. And there seems to be an acquaintance of yours among them.
I mean, I wanted to put money in NVIDIA, which did really well. But I didn't put money in NVIDIA because the exchange rate of the Australian dollar was really low. But I didn't bet on Nancy Pelosi, who's in Congress, putting money in NVIDIA because she knew they were going to get a government contract anyway. But doesn't matter. It's just insider trading. But I'm still not complaining that I put money in shit like, you know, Afterpay and banks because they did well as well. It just depends. The timing's important, and also the exchange rates and things like that. That's another element that comes into play. And then like international taxation on how you taxed on foreign asset ownership and stuff like that. But like a good thing that is a good workaround, which I'm going to do, is just index funds. I'm just going to buy a Fortune 500 index. That's basically what Warren Buffett says to people to do. He's like, just buy a fucking index. You're basically betting on the US market. But in this case, I'm betting on the market crashing. I actually want it to crash. It's like, I don't want a recession. I want a depression. I want like a complete meltdown, like 1910s level, where like there's nothing. That's like the best time. But I don't know. Like, yeah.
I suggest you carry out a rescue post-haste.
I mean, if that happens, I could basically retire next year.
Goodbye now.
Like, it's that bad. Like, that's how badly it would affect the planet. It seems that someone I know is lost in Tartarus. Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's already midweek October, and we're about 2 weeks away from the final battle. So much has happened, and it all went by so fast, made me realize. I'm so glad everyone welcomed me to the team. Thank you, Kuma. Say that after the battle. I'm glad I met you. Kuma, one of your links is in the Death Tower. It depends if I like them. I didn't think you said something like that, but that means a lot to me. Thank you. Let's do our best in the final battle. Okay, so it's not Yukari. Yukari, Keisuke, Hidetoshi, Bebe. God damn it! Yukari, you're gonna win by default. Don't be proud of this. Default is nothing to be proud about. You're not that special. Oh, I have this guy. I just kind of wish my cousin listened to me. Like, I showed you guys in Council of Kumas, and like we were talking about investment and stuff, and he's getting paid more and stuff, but he's like on a good salary. He's like on almost 200 grand a year. But the problem was he kept spending, and so he ended up saving less than 50 grand, which he could have saved in 1 year. But anyway, he's starting to save now. But the point was, had he actually started investing like 5 years ago when I told him to, he'd probably be on a few hundred grand worth of assets. But now he's not, and he's just starting, and he's on 50, but the inflation's already hit, so he's already behind. And it's like, okay, you can start now, but like, you've basically like fallen behind. It's like, everything has doubled in price. But like, better late than never, I guess. Like, he wanted to buy a house or something, right? And I'm like, the best way to do that, start investing now, start putting money on the side. Housing prices has doubled in the last 5 years. And it's like, okay, I'm gonna try to get a deposit now. And I'm like, well, a deposit would have been 100 grand 5 years ago. Now it's 200, 250 grand at 8% interest rates. So how long is it going to take you to save up 250 grand? Probably 1, 2, or 3 years. How long would it have taken you to make 100 grand 5 years ago? 1 year. We're going to check who's lost? Fine. We're going to have to rescue them anyway. It makes no difference. Like, makes zero difference. Like, zero. Bulletin board. Who's lost? Maiko. Oh no, she's lost. Ryohei Nakatusagawa. Who the hell is that? Often loiters near the port station. Nothing of value would be lost. Father reported her missing. She disappeared while she was sleeping. Wait, so she was kidnapped? No, she must have wandered off. Maiko's the one, the little girl. I know who Maiko is. But again, it makes no difference because we're going to rescue them regardless. So she'll be fine. She can just chill with the Reaper or something. Pretty sure the Reaper's not going to take her soul. And we've got plenty of time. Yukari here. Are you free today? Hookers are free. I'm available. Wow, you actually remember her. Yes, I do. When's the last day when people get kidnapped? Anyway, let's focus fire on the game now. I apologize for digressing.
Hey there.
Hey Kuma, looks like we're finally done with exams. Man, I'm beat from all the studying, and I'm sure you are too. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back. I was thinking of dropping my Polina Wolf. Guys, I need the cheat sheet. I don't want to have to repeat these, and I suck. I mean, I might be able to ace this one, but I don't know. Yukari seems pretty basic to me. Spend time with Yukari. Was there any way you wanted to stop by? Maybe we could get some tea first, then go shopping afterwards.
Let's see. I'd like to stop by the drugstore before we head home. Do you mind? It'll just be a little longer.
I would literally lose my shit.
Hang on. I've got a phone call.
Uh-huh. Hug my heart. Nani?
Oh.
Someone died?
Hello?
Some-
Yeah? What? So, get to the point already.
Someone's kidnapped?
Huh?
A Nigerian prince needs some money to send you a transfer?
That's not funny. What? How do you think that would make Dad feel?
Someone's blackmailing you? Oh, your mom and dad are getting a divorce? Wait, I thought your mom was dead.
Fine. Do whatever you want.
I am so confused. Do you have a sibling?
Just don't call me again. Sorry.
Are you okay? Who was that? Or what was that about? Are you okay? Oh my god! Bad MC! We're not allowed to be in sync. Bad!
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
See? I'm learning what
You
the right
know
thing
who
to
I was
say
on the
is.
phone with, right? Yeah. It was my mom.
Oh, she's gonna date another guy. Or appear in a pornographic video.
She says she wants to get remarried.
With a porn director?
I don't really care if she wants to get married again. What I can't stand is how she chose to live her life. Running away from things, jumping from guy to guy.
Yep, sounds about right.
I don't think that's fair to my dad.
Well, he married her. Yukari seems pretty upset. I quietly stood by her side until she calmed down. Our MC is a sociopath and a half. He knows how to score emotional brownie points with girls. And then he's like, is this getting intimacy? My god, man, that is evil. Even for a guy like me, that's cold.
Sorry. I'm okay now.
Uh-huh.
Really, thanks. I'll never be like her. I'll never give up standing on my own 2 feet.
Well, that explains why you're so picky. Because you don't want to be like your mother that isn't so picky. So you want to be the polar opposite of what your mother did. Which means you're going to be fiercely loyal to one. But at the same time, you don't want to rely on someone else to provide like she did to your father. Because all she basically does is jump from one guy to another and leech off resources. So she doesn't actually like them, she just goes for the best option she has. And you hate her for it. And you don't want to be anything like her. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. And because your father's dead, he's just a memory in your mind. So you look at him as this figure of goodness and hard work and love, even though he might actually be wrong. But he can't be wrong because he's just a memory. I see.
Running away from your problems by clinging on to others is the worst thing you can do. I've decided I'll make it through on my own. I'll show her that I can be happy that way.
Yukari has shared her innermost feelings. Stop being a sociopath! Don't use this stuff against her, you bastard! I understood her a little better now. No, this is not a game of chess! The MC is a bad person.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, playing with the hair, huh?
For some reason, I feel like I can tell you anything.
Do not abuse that.
Let's head back now. I'll do the rest of my shopping some other day.
Ah, trauma bonding. I left the mall and went back to the dorm. MC, don't be an asshole! Kuma, what the hell?
Welcome back.
What do you care? Sup, dude? There's been a lot more of the Lost lately, huh? But there's only one shadow left. Once we destroy it, this whole thing will be over. Let's do it, man. Yeah! Yeah. Let's give everyone a reason to smile again, or something to look cool like. Why do I care? Kuma, you're his moral guide. How fucked are you if I'm your moral guide? That's a pretty fucked up situation to be in, isn't it? That's why I like Joker more as an MC. You see, here's the thing, right? When it comes to Joker's personality, I don't think he actually had a personality. He was just like there. You know what I mean? Like, he was just there, and everyone automatically referred to him as like a leader or doing some epic shit. But he was just there. Like, he didn't really do much. He was just there. You know? It's just like, whatever.
Hey.
I'm about to run out of protein packs of food. I'm sorry, but you're not gonna get any benefit.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
Everything will go back to normal once we defeat the next enemy. Honestly, it makes me feel a little sad that but an ordinary life is definitely better. I'd like to hang out with my friends and do stupid stuff together and meet Chidori more often. Wait, so if we end this thing, Chidori's no longer going to get strangled by her paralysis demon. So she'll basically just become a normal girl again. So you've gone from not wanting to return to normality to wanting to return to normality because now you have something in normality to look forward to. Junpei! That is incredibly healthy. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Alright.
Anyway, let's beat the final shadow 6 ways to Sunday, dude. Yeah, just keep that shit up. You're doing well, I guess. I mean, he's basically got a girlfriend and he's not depressed and shit, so like, that's good. That's good. Keep doing that.
Hey,
Fuka's really changed, don't you think? She used to be so reserved, but now, I guess she is still kind of quiet, but she's a lot more open, you know? I mean, that's basically Hachon in a nutshell. Just don't listen to Yukari. Yeah! Yukari, just stop being a bitch to Junpei, for the love of God! Just leave him alone! Let the man build some self-confidence and self-worth and self-belief. Just leave Junpei alone! Aww. He's yawning. He must be sleepy. So cute!
Well,
What am I supposed to do after the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I'll be sure to tell my mother and Aragaki about it, but I guess I want to learn what it's like to be an ordinary elementary school student. So he's gone from wanting to murder Aragaki and F himself. Sorry, F off himself. Sorry. Off himself. To wanting to talk to Aragaki. Wow. That's a massive turnaround. Can I help you? What the F? Let's talk. What will I do when the dark hour disappears? I don't know. I guess I'll try to fix my sleeping habits. That ain't never happening. I always stay up really late on nights we go to Tartarus. I ain't ever fit. You too, Koromaru, but you can sleep anytime you want, can't you? Oh my god. Fix my sleeping habits? That is a lie. No one fixes their sleeping habits. Hey, look at the bright side. We have plenty of time to do reading. Are you currently free from predetermined obligations at this moment? I mean, technically, yes. I would like to enlist your insistence in absorbing all necessary information from the Yakuza novels. Jesus, that is a mouthful. I guess look serious about this. Reading with her could improve my charm. She might learn a new ability. Sure. There is another matter I wish to discuss with you as well. Sure.
yes.
But I already have a headache. My god, that was a lot to process at once. Then I shall retrieve the book from my room. Please stand by until I return. I feel lightheaded. My god. Please, use shorter sentences. I feel like my charm has increased after reading about the main character's righteous spirit. Right. Yeah, the MC is definitely a schizo. No, I will not pull off my blazer and shirt and reveal my back tattoo.
I am going to upgrade my outer appearance.
Oh god, you're gonna start wearing a suit, aren't you?
First, I will triple the current surface area of my armor plating.
But you won't be able to pass off as human.
After that, I will repaint my body gold and add a large dragon to my back.
Classic. What are you talking about? Not bad, I guess. That sounds tacky. What are you talking about?
After reading this book, I came to a conclusion. This is what I have to do to appear strong and encourage people to depend on me.
Carry on.
Outer appearances carry an influence that is beyond my ability to calculate. The main character of this story also carefully cultivated his image so everyone would take him seriously. That is why I'm looking into upgrading myself. In order for me to become more dependable, it's necessary I change my appearance. Don't you agree?
She's just gonna walk in looking like Majin Buu with a back tattoo. Looks on everything. What's important is attitude.
Attitude? So that's what takes priority? Oh, could it be? I apologize. Please forget what I said about upgrading my appearance.
No, add some cannons.
It seems I had the completely wrong idea. At one point, the main character of the book says, "Can't have people think I ain't cool." Until then, he'd put so much effort into his attire, yet he goes to raid his rival's territory wearing nothing but a shimekomi.
What the F is that? And please tell me it's not the sumo wrestler underwear.
Thanks to you, I finally understand. What's most important in life is having a strong heart to stay true to your beliefs.
Yeah, Data Bayo.
Therefore, I will also follow what I believe in. I may not appear dependable, but don't worry. I will adjust my attitude to reach maximum energy output and to increase my ammo stocks by 50%.
That's what I like to hear. By understanding the essence of the story, I guess is fueling her fighting spirit and stockpiling ammunition. I love it. Strengthens physical attacks.
For some reason, I feel like going to Tartarus and raising some hell.
Oh, there's the Slav spirit.
Shall we conduct a raid? Oh, it's gotten so late. It doesn't seem like we'll be able to go tonight.
You just see I just go into bloody Ikebukuro and beating the shit out of the Yakuza. Just start shooting the place up with miniguns. Just end up on the international news. Do you know how bad that would be? Japan has so little gun violence, it's not even funny. Now imagine you just go there with a machine gun and start spraying and praying like it's some American neighborhood. Jesus Christ, that would make international news. Like, it would be the worst thing to happen to Japan since Logan Paul.
How unfortunate. I'll just return to my room then.
God damn it, I guess. God damn it. He's like, I want a back tattoo and a cannon and ammunition. And I'm just like,
Attention,
you know what? I find nothing wrong with any of these things. Alright, I managed to rhyme one joke, but that doesn't suddenly make me Eminem. Let's continue. Just compare the names used for months in Japanese and English. The latter is a mess. October is 10th. Come on now. Oh god. So everyone knows about Julius Caesar, right? Well, it's not just his fault that the English names for months are off. I love how you're gonna blame Caesar. Did you know that his name is actually the origin of the word July? Many people and gods have had their names used this way throughout history. It isn't interesting to see a person can affect entire languages.
Well then.
Here's a question, Kuma. Which Roman goddess has been theorized as the namesake for the month of April? Diana, Minerva, Venus. Well, Venus is the female. Minerva is like... Diana? Who the F is Diana? Venus? I mean...
Fantastic.
Yes, you got it. That was a tough one. Some have speculated that April was originally called Aphrilis, named after Aphrodite. the Greek name for the goddess Venus. I wonder what March is named after, and I wonder if it has anything to do with Kratos. Others believe it may have been derived from a Latin verb meaning to open. They argue that April is the beginning of the season where flowers and other plants begin to open up. I, however, prefer my word origins to have a bit more of a romantic flair. Here's another example. Oh god. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. Time to fill my head with more useless knowledge. Maybe one day I'll win a trivia. Do you look more human yet, or do you need more tattoos? I'm sorry, I was just thinking. I was considering what I might stand to gain from attending school, but I suppose nothing will come of this line of thought. It's not something I should entertain. Right. Well, Yukari seems keen. Again? What do we have here? Yukari. Oh, God! Here comes another episode of spending time with Yukari. Alright, let's hope I don't suck at this. Guys, please, cheat sheets. Art club meeting today. Go to hell! Hey, are you free today? Let's hang out somewhere before heading back. You know, she's become awfully keen ever since we started hanging out with her. Yukari wants to spend time together. Alright, here we go. There are some manga. No, not the manga. I'm gonna slap this MC.
Hey there.
Hey, wanna head home now? I was thinking of swinging by the mall just now. Wanna join me? Fine. Let's get going then. I'm not really in the mood for ramen. What else can we get to eat? Wait, I agreed to go to the store, not eat.
I don't know about the net cafe. Why don't we go someplace else?
Uh-huh.
Wait, let me see how much money I have.
Oh, the old switcheroo.
Did I drop it?
You see, this is why I taught Hutchin to do the tap check. When you're about to leave from somewhere, you do a tap check. Do I have my phone? Do I have my keys? Do I have my wallet? If you do that every time, you're gonna know the last place you had something. It is invaluable, the tap check. It only takes like 2 seconds.
But when? I had it when I pulled out my train pass. Wait, someone bumped into me outside the station.
You got pickpocketed.
Sorry, I'm gonna go back there and look around. It'll just take a minute.
You know, for that to happen in Japan is insane. I've actually, like, left my wallet places and people just come running and give it back to me. It's crazy.
Make sure you wait right here, okay?
Clearly, I didn't do the tap check.
I'll be fine, so don't come after me. Stay right there, you got it?
Yukari vehemently warned me and ran off. What should I do? Look around. Look around where? Fine, I'll wait here. I'm starting to get weird looks. It doesn't seem like she's coming back. It's literally been 5 seconds. Did something happen? Go look for her. I decided to go check up on her. I mean, I would have just gone with her.
What'd you say? You better shut your mouth, bitch!
Oh, great.
If you don't behave, you'll lose more than just your wallet.
I'll take you on.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
What the fuck is this dialogue choice? What the fuck? Who wrote this? This is... Wait.
Hold the fucking phone. Hold the fucking phone. You know how in like rank 8 or 9, you basically get one of the two options where you either pursue a relationship or you don't? Please tell me this doesn't happen in rank 5, because that would be ridiculous. If this locks you out of a relationship in rank 5, in this context, this would just be so ridiculous. Because in like, you say just a friend, she might be like, is he though? You say boyfriend, she'll be like, haha, we're not dating. Unless, and if you say just a passerby, she might write a Taylor Swift song about it. So basically now I'm scared of not saying her boyfriend because this game's logic might be twisted. I don't think it does. Well, I ain't gonna risk it because there ain't no biscuit. Stop rhyming! Stop it!
Hey, wait, what are you saying?
And that's not currently the issue, Yukari.
You really gotta brag, huh? Time to beat the shit out of you.
Thanks.
Wait, he actually didn't get beat up? What? But he's a twig. But then again, he does occasionally use melee attacks in Tartarus. But he doesn't have a weapon on him now. So like, what? Yukari seems appreciative. You see, training with Akihiko. Okay, I'm going to assume that Tartarus experience translated to real life. Because I've seen people try to pull this off. Where they're like, hey, what are you talking with her, bro? I'm her boyfriend, bro. And they'll like come up to you. And I'll be like, shh, we're talking. And I'll literally look away from them. And they won't do anything. They'll just stand there. Menacingly. Doing nothing. I've literally had it happen. I've had it happen so many times. I just keep talking to the girl and she's just like... Ah, guys are adorable. Hey, Zach. He's a twig, but shadows for almost a year. Well, unless he's good at like... Let's just go with that. He's strong. And those guys are shit. Let's just go with that. It seems like we've grown closer. You fucking schizo!
That was a little intense, though. You didn't have to beat them up so badly. Hey, why'd you come after me?
I loved having this conversation with Hachan. Remember that time we were in a nightclub and some guy just grabbed my wallet? And then I ended up pinning him to the ground. And then his friend came and I ended up pinning him to the wall. And then afterwards Haru was like, what the F was that? And I'm like, Hachan, this is not Japan. People are like that. There was more than one of them. You know? Occasionally you have to put the fear of God in them. Fun fact, in the original game, you could do kendo. Here's the thing, though. That doesn't actually translate into real combat at all. I mean, the footwork is useful for balance, don't get me wrong. Footwork, really good. But everything else does not translate to combat.
Didn't I say to wait?
I mean, would you have preferred to deal with them on your own?
Did you think I needed saving?
No, not your fucking childhood trauma. Great, I lose brownie points.
I'm not helpless, you know?
Here we go.
I got my wallet back by myself.
Uh-huh.
I didn't need your help.
Sure. I'm sorry. No! Never apologize! Never apologize! You're a girl, so... Oh my god! No! I know this is Japan, and this is a Japanese game, but don't be an idiot. It's okay to rely on others.
No, it isn't. I'm telling you, I don't want to spend my life
Oh, so I'm the sexist, and apparently she's not. Fine. Just let her unload. She'll feel bad about it later. The best thing you can do is let her vent, and then give her the silent treatment. Then she'll start second guessing her venting. Then she'll feel bad. Then she'll feel guilty. Then she will overcorrect and try to make it up to you. When really you never gave a shit to begin with. Kuma, you asked for cheat sheet. They don't even look. Sorry, the what now? Pretty sure it does. No one told me what to do. What rank is this? This is rank 5, but okay.
Sorry, I overreacted. You came because you were worried about me, right?
Wait, holy shit. She just went through that entire thought process quicker than I thought she would. So I don't even have to give us the silent treatment. She already figured it out. Sorry was the correct answer. I ain't apologizing.
I'll just go on ahead. I'm alright now. Sorry again.
I ain't apologizing. Would have been 3 points. I ain't apologizing.
See you.
I ain't apologizing. I saw Yukari off, then returned to the dorm. I ain't apologizing.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. I don't care if the person likes the apology. I'm not giving weakness nor submission. I ain't apologizing. You probably need to spend more time with the shrine. Fucking cuck boy. Go. Go apologize to the girl. My god, that is pathetic. Well, you know what? If I'm doing that, I'm taking the alternative thing. Optimization. You can't... I'm judging the MC so hard right now. Apologizing. 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 What is looking around do? Are you serious? That's it? So if I stand here, I'm just like... If I'm looking around, I'm just like... What the literal... What the... What?! I'll wait a little bit longer. More and more people are staring. Yukari still hasn't come back. I should check up. This literally made no difference!
What'd you say? You better shut your mouth, bitch!
What was the point of the first 2 options? Nothing changed! I'll call the police! I'll sue! What's going on?
Hey! Didn't I tell you to wait back there?
Huh? Who the hell are you?
Just a passerby!
Then mind your own damn business. You looking for trouble? Huh?
Okay, here's a question. If this situation happens, am I in the clear to attack them? Or do I have to wait for them to attack first? Just asking. If there's 3 of them, am I in the clear to attack them?
What? You trying to show off to this chick? Ha! You're outnumbered!
Hasn't been the first time.
Thanks.
Yukari seems to... Wait, what? So he beat them up less? Seems that we're growing closer. Okay. Apologizing is another form of manipulation. No. No. It's the one form of manipulation I refuse because it's debasing yourself. Never debase yourself.
That was a little... intense, though. You didn't have to beat them up so badly. Hey, why'd you come after me?
Oh, now I remember. Hachan didn't have a problem with the fact that I put the fear of God into them. She had the problem that I enjoyed it. Yeah, she's used to it now.
Didn't I say to wait? Did you think I needed saving?
Oh god, you Disney princess.
I'm not helpless, you know? I got my wallet back by myself. I didn't need your help.
I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm sad. I can't say it.
Don't apologize. I should be the one saying sorry, and thank you.
You've now just basically lost ground. Congratulations. I have lost all respect for you.
I'll just go on ahead. I'm alright now.
You are now
Sorry
Shuichi. I dub thee Shuichi the carpet. Let them step all over you.
See you.
You're now Shuichi. You're a carpet. I saw Yukari. God effing damn it. The MC's now Shuichi. You sicken me. You sicken me. He physically now sickens me. Honestly, he sickens me. Just looking at him sickens me. Kuma, just because you say it doesn't mean you mean it. No, no, no. The act of even saying it sickens me. It literally sickens me. In terms of engaging in that fight, I don't know how the self-dedicated laws in Australia work. Who said anything about laws? Who said anything about laws? In the US, you'd be in the right. Melody, if I'm in the US and there's 3 people, Melody, if I'm ever in the US, I'm not walking around unarmed. And it's the only answer that doesn't trigger her issues with her mom. But remember back to what I said about letting her vent and then letting her feel bad and then using that as a manipulation mechanism? It's still better than you sick it. The MC sickens me now. I feel physically ill. I agree with that, and I do the same. I'm not even joking. Just looking at the MC sickens me now. He literally sickens me. He sickens me. His very existence now sickens me. Like, I was indifferent. Now you sicken me. Jesus. Ugh. Can I play as a female MC, please? This guy sickens me.
By the way,
I received a compliment from Ikutsuki-san the other day. He told me I was doing well for an elementary school student. That made me really happy. Oh, am I wrong? I feel like giving him a head pat. I know it kind of feels condescending, but for some reason, I feel that he'd be okay with it because he would feel like a kid. Kuma, sometimes I think you may be too masculine. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Like, what?
hey,
Fuka's really That's the same thing you said last time. I wonder if it's because Mori Yama's moving out of town. But then again, wouldn't you normally feel down when that happens? Man, I just don't get girls. Bruh, I felt shit when I left. I can't look at him. Well, the problem is Yukari that only gets brownie points with the MC being submissive is for those moments that the shrine is there to help with the brownie points. That's a great way to get pegged. Oh, I am gonna get the girl by submitting. But you're not getting the girl then. You're just becoming her pet. Like, you're not even on equal footing. You're just a pet. You're not even a man. You're like a fish. I feel physically ill. Then reload and don't apologize. No, it's fine. I'm fine with hating the MC. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just imagining him falling on the railway tracks and the train is running over him. Yep. The torso is severed, the legs are severed, and my god, there's a lot of blood. Who would have thought the human body had so much blood? Yep, those stones are going to be stained red for a while. But being Japan, that is just a statistic. Yep, you've become a statistic. Congratulations, you have become a mild inconvenience for people. It takes them about 12 minutes to clean a body off the tracks. I know because I counted. It's happened several times since I was there. Around 12 minutes is the average. I wonder, do they use a shovel? I mean, at this point, right? Just use a fucking shovel.
All right.
The next full moon is approaching. Let's be prepared. I want to be able to give a successful report to Aragaki. I mean, that's one way to deal with your trauma. By feeling that you're on a mission and delaying the inevitable emotional drop that you're going to have to go through. You're going to have a fun time at the end of this, aren't you? The debriefing is going to be hilarious. Well, not hilarious. That is the wrong word. It's going to be rough. I should get you a teddy bear so you can hug it and cry. Because trust me, it's going to happen. You're going to have to deal with the death at some point. I made some changes to my training regimen recently. I'd heard that imagining someone watching your back while you work out is supposed to be effective. I had my doubts at first, but it turns out it worked pretty well. I just imagined my subconscious watching me and feeling disgusted at my pathetic performance. Always works.
Hello.
Well, your exams are over now, so we should focus on the task at hand. Only one shadow remains. This will be the final battle. The fate of the town rests in your hands. I believe in you. Good luck. You're a poor excuse for an adult.
Leader.
When cornered, an enemy will fight even more fiercely. This is a basic premise of warfare. Yes, it is called Death's Ground, which is why you should always leave them an opening, even if the opening is a trap. So they flee, and then you take them out. Only one shadow remains. We should expect the same principle to apply here as well. I am sure that this will be the toughest battle of all. Please make sure you are fully prepared so that we do not experience an unfortunate defeat. We already experienced an unfortunate defeat. Someone got shot! I did forget, did you end up going to see Mitsuru after exams? Yes, she gave me cookies. Fuka and then Koromaru. Pet brush. Koromaru is looking with anticipation. Does brushing Koromaru give him an ability? I'm pretty sure I don't need to read with Fuka. I'm pretty sure I read with Fuka. Can I help you? What are you doing?
By the way,
You're almost done reading the sci-fi series. You want to read together? It seems like Fuka is looking forward. Might gain a new ability soon. I think I was gonna wait because at some point I'm gonna need to like do. What rank are you?
sorry.
Brushing has a normal smiley dog, not a doggy smile, so it gives an ability. I think I was gonna wait for Fuka's until she gets a slightly higher rank, because then I'm gonna need more affection points. I don't think. Oh fuck, she's on 7? Then I might actually need affection points. Shit. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say brushing Koromaru. If it turns out I need affection points, I might use... Oh, you can't go to the shrine at evenings. Ooh, but I can go on Saturday, right, Koromaru? Alright, brushing. Yes! Yes! Now give him a belly rub. His fur is starting to look really soft and shiny. Chiki does that, but like she doesn't bark. She like kicks you. Like she goes, and then she goes, and then she goes. She just starts kicking the shit out of you. Like, pet me, peasant. Koromaru looks very proud of his shiny coat. Your coat looks beautiful. Mrs. Aragaki. Komara has gotten even more comfortable. Aww. He just paid me. He just paid me. What am I, a hooker? I feel like a hooker. Starting to get the hang of this. Maybe I'll brush his coat again when I have time. I need to brush Cheeky. I'm just scared because she's still got that little surgery thing here. I don't want to get it accidentally opened up, so I'm super careful with her. It's probably almost healed, but like, I'm super cautious when it comes to something like that. Matsumune Dada decided to pursue Hideyoshi Toyotomi, so he headed for Odawara. Can you feel his heart-rending sorrow that came from such a decision? I wish I was born in that era. I could have fought alongside Masamune Date. You would have probably died at the first charge! Alright, now this turns into a real wild ride from here on. Blink and you might miss something. I'm feeling sleepy. I should close my eyes. Stay awake.
Glad to hear it.
The Sengoku era, the days when men were in their full glory. This modern age is terrible. Where has the samurai spirit gone? I'll tell you where it's gone. To the goddamn grave! Now let's review what's we've covered on the Sengoku era. First thing, no era was ever better. Secondly, I forced myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. Is that it? I mean, if this guy really wants to get shit done, just go join the French Legion. They're filled with men. Bebe Fuka. God fucking, I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Fuka, god fucking damn it! God! I knew it! That's why I saved like 3 times. I knew it! No wonder they call it Persona 3 Reload.
Hi.
Let's read together.
All right.
Why is the flower pot red? I'll get them off my room. I feel like my academics have improved thanks to the skillful expression in the writing. So let me get this straight. You're not sitting on the opposite side, you're sitting next to her. Let me guess, the MC is thinking, I'm getting more intimate. Yes, yes, play the music. God damn it, you schizo bastard! He hears the fucking music. He has the auditory and visual hallucination of the little shit. He has a full out-of-body experience and sees himself sitting there with the little music and the music thing. My god, this is bad. Look at him.
Oh, did you finish reading the final volume?
This is so bad.
You looked really focused when you were reading. I can definitely relate. When I got to the end, I was so absorbed that I almost forgot to breathe.
Imagine passing out while reading. Sorry, I got so absorbed I forgot to breathe. And it's like, how? How?
What an amazing series. I didn't notice at first, but at some point I could suddenly just make sense of the complex setting. Isn't it weird how that works?
You're either talking about 13 Sentinels or Metal Gear Solid. It's like magic. It's written well. I skipped the complicated... Bro! Bro! Is this gonna cost me anything? Cause I need to see this.
I actually do that a lot too.
What?!
Sometimes you don't understand it on your first read, but as you continue on, it all starts to come together.
No! This wasn't what was supposed to happen!
I wish I could communicate as well as the author does in this book. Remember when I told you how I recommended a book to a classmate, but she turned me down?
Because she can't read?
Knowing what to say is important, but how you say it is difficult too. Before I could tell her how fascinating the story is, I was telling her how many volumes it was and that it's written by a famous author.
That's a great way to scare someone away. It's okay, it's only 14 volumes. Ah!
I don't think that kind of information's going to persuade someone to read.
It's a really good anime. It's only got 1,140 episodes so far. Ah! It'll go better next time.
Thanks. Maybe I'll try talking to her again.
People really suck at sales nowadays. they just throw it at you. They throw a fucking fridge at you, and it's just like, take that fridge! And I'm like, what the fuck?
I think I'll have a lot of good things to say about this book now.
And then there's like a motorcycle, and then like the girl doesn't have a head. Like, what the fuck? What the literal fuck?
Even just sharing our opinions like this is so refreshing.
I don't even know the point of that anime anymore.
That's why I really want to work on how I communicate things. Because if I do that, then maybe I'll get more fun moments like this.
Fuka is nodding with determination. Man, she's getting so many buffs. Weakness buffer. Reduce damage taken when an ally's weakness... What?! Ally's weakness. So that's like the item that I gave to people, except it's a passive. What the literal hell?
Oh, look at the time. We should probably call it a night.
That's not even an active ability that you have to spend SP to activate. It's a passive ability that's always active. That's insanely good. Insanely good. What the fuck?
I have some other books I can recommend, if you'd like. Thank you. I hope you'll like those too. Well then, good night.
That was like one of the best abilities we got so far, if not the best. Like that's an incredibly strong ability. That's an incredibly strong ability. Oh, wow, Fuka. So I'm guessing even if I didn't choose, like, I just skipped the bits, I wouldn't get extra brownie points. Doesn't really matter. Anyways. So look, alright, so I'm gonna leave a note. Shrine Fuka. Yeah, we're gonna have to shrine Fuka at least once. See, that just sounds worse than it actually is. It just means I have to use the shrine on Fuka. Okay, that just sounds just as bad. Forget about it. I'm just digging that hole deeper. Forget about it. Damn, I opened Fuka's cheat sheet for nothing. Keep it open! Let's chat. I'm not getting a rank up, so no. Sewing machine! Fuck! Alright, I need a second coffee real quick. Let's take a break. That was pretty funny. Persona 3 Reload. Yeah, I wonder why. I just got a message that the Lao ceremony of the wedding is happening at 2 instead of 3. So it's like, you don't have to be there for that one, but like if you want, you can. And it's like, dude, you do just realize you just fucking told me you have to be there an hour earlier, right? And the drive is more than an hour and a half. So basically my entire schedule just got pushed forward an hour. But like, thanks for letting me know at fucking 11 that I have to leave it like an hour and a half to make it on time. God damn it. Oh god, we had some FPS drop. I hope that didn't do anything bad. Anyway, we'll find out. Oh my god, people's lack of scheduling just kills me on the inside. I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Okay, Bebe. God damn it. What was that song? Tokata and Fugue in DM whatever the F. It's a really famous song. I mean, it's used in a lot of anime. Hey, it's this. I'll link it. It's just the guy playing it on guitar. It basically has the effect of making you feel like the person's evil, which is why they use it for Orochimaru's theme. Alright, Bebe. You default bastard. Sewing is fun. Guys, I need the cheat sheet for Bebe. Will you be joining me today? There is something I must tell you. Uh-huh.
I am most grateful.
Anyway, here we go. What happened? Did your visa get rejected? How come you're not working? Should we stop for today? Are you all right? Are you all right?
Oh. So you noticed?
Oh my god, it's the magic thing that I actually learned in like... I actually learned this in mental health training that I had to partake in when I was working at university. And I also got like this type of training when I started working in, you know, like looking after people at shit corporate. It's just like, just ask people, are they all right? And just keep asking this question. Eventually they'll just tell you everything. Like, if you're asking me if I'm all right, I'm just going to unload all the shit that's happening in my life. And then you're going to be like, oh shit, why did I ask?
Last night, my aunt, she
she died.
She was taken by the angels.
Oh, right. What happened? Calm down. No, that's terrible. There. It's going to be okay.
I'm sorry. You were not expecting to deal with this. My aunt was the reason I was able to come to Japan. And now she's been taken away.
Oof.
She helped me so much, but I could not do anything for her. I tried holding it all inside. I felt that crying would not help me. But when I saw the look on your face,
Bebe lost someone very important to him. I can tell he's really opened up to me. Why would you think that? Don't use this as an emotional door opening wedge. Just please stop being a sociopath for 2 minutes. God damn it, you schizo bastard! He's like, haha, great success. He's opened up to me. What is wrong with you?
forgive me, but I cannot sew today. I am going home. Well, I'll be back.
I parted words with Bebe and went back to the dorm. This is not a dun. You've achieved rank 4. God damn it, you MC bastard. The number of loss keeps increasing. It's like everywhere I go, there's a reminder that we still need to fight shadows. But we just have to beat one more, then we'll be finally done. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Well, that just happened. You know, I keep forgetting some people, like, haven't lost that many people and they go through grieving. And I'm just, like, sitting there every time I lose someone, I'm just like, here we go again. Kuma, I think that is your own process, pre-empathy. How can I get people to trust me more? What is the best thing I can say? Only I don't think you had mental music. You're not wrong. And I am in a state of both being aware of that now. Like when people are going through that, I still have that mental process of what is the best move here. And then I decide whether or not to make it. You know what I mean? Like, when I was working in corporate and a bunch of people got fired in our team, and one of the girls that didn't get fired was like crying her eyes out. And I was just like, I just went down to the cafe and I got her a matcha latte, and I brought it up to her and I just put it next to her. Like, I didn't talk to her or anything, I just put it there. And then I remember like a year later, when she was leaving the company, she came up to me and said like, hey, remember a year ago when so-and-so happened and you brought me that latte? She's like, thank you, that meant us so much. Like, I knew that was the best move because I knew she was the type of person that wouldn't want to talk about it. I knew she's a highly emotional person that during that time she just needs space. But I basically did it because I knew it would show her that people care and they're there for her. And also at the same time, I saw her drinking matcha latte before. So I basically mentally just remembered that. Which in her head basically means I was paying attention. Even though I basically never spoke to her prior to that. And now she's an executive level in another company. So I know if I ever wanted to join a company that she's in, all I would have to do is say, hey, long time no speak, how have you been? And I can emotionally leverage that to get into a company. I calculated it, and all it cost me was a coffee. That's why I always remember people's coffee orders. That's how I operate. I will not remember so many things about you, but I will remember your coffee order, whether you had a cat or a dog, your emotional trauma. Like, I will remember all those things, and I won't even remember your name. Because your name to me is inconsequential. It doesn't help me. So yes, you are not wrong. I've got a freaking filing cabinet of information about people in my head. Anyways, where were we at? Yukari and then Ken. I don't think Yukari needs more brownie points, does she? Ken, do you want to watch more of that film series? Wait, sorry, what? Did you want to watch? Watching a detective might help me gain more courage. We can watch the movie together. Wait, so it doesn't say he won't gain any more ability. That means I can gain more ability. Oh my god, you are useful. See, there, I just did it again. So you scored some brownie points. I scored 3 of those music things with a potential rank up. But I didn't hear any music. If we were at Harry Potter and you practice occlumency, basically mind shields against people trying to break into your mind, you would probably have an office space, but nothing important would be in the filing cabinet. It would be hidden in the walls or something. Hexen, if I had one of those, I would let them into my mind, and then I would close the door. And then I would just let them into my dreams, which are basically Silent Hill. I used to have those dreams basically every night. I lived in hell, Hexen. I feel comfortable in hell. I don't think many people could handle that. Much less be trapped in there for long. By all means, come in. I don't think you would want to. I don't think you would want to go inside my head. It's not a place many people could survive. Is it just me, or is Sonata kind of different? Like, he doesn't feel like the same as before. You're right.
Hey, not bad.
After everything that's happened, he didn't lose hope. Instead, he's all fired up. Aragaki-san was amazing, but yeah, so is Sonata. They're like the definition of a dynamic duo. I wish I could be as strong as them one day. That is one defense you can use, but part of occlumency is ordering the mind to begin with. Dang, I was close to 130 overhead grip dead hang, but the last 20 seconds tried my best to hold, but I couldn't. Going to eat my dinner and rest. Got at it again after getting some energy back. I didn't get a chance to hang from the bar yesterday. I really want to. Alright, let's see what Yukari is talking about.
Oh yeah!
Next battle will be our last. I want some comfort food. I should probably make something healthy. Want to give me a hand? It doesn't seem like Yukari will gain any new skills. Sorry, Yukari. This doesn't give me any You know what's effed up? Now that you're talking about that, when I'm with, like, even Hachan, and she's not feeling well or something, I basically know the best move to make. Like, I'll give you an example. yesterday morning we went for a walk, right? And I know Hachan usually goes for a walk with Cheeky in the morning, and so she would appreciate me going with her, even though she said I don't have to go with her. But I went because I knew she would appreciate it. So I thought I was getting brownie points. But then Hachan started complaining about something inside the house, and I'm like, please not now. Like, we're having a nice walk, and this is just gonna put me in a headspace that's not gonna be productive. And she's like, oh, so you're gonna feel like a headache, you're not gonna get anything done. And I'm like, Hachan, just leave me alone. She kept complaining, you should do this, you should do that. I'm like, fine, Hachan, then go F yourself, right? I was like, I'm sick of this. So anyway, Hachan goes a little bit ahead. I'm there with Cheeky, right? We basically don't talk to each other for a little while, so we cool off. We had to do a bunch of shit during the day, like go to the doctor and stuff, and so we did all that. But I basically didn't want to spend time with Hachan. I was basically giving her the silent treatment, but like, we would do what we need to do, but we wouldn't communicate more than that. And then later I went to do some shopping, which was basically to solve the problem that she was complaining about in the morning, right? Like, she was complaining that, so when I go out and I wear a jacket or something, I would put it on the back of a chair, but I wouldn't put it on this chair. I'd put it on like the dining room chair, but it's always the one chair we never use. So that chair at the end of the dinner table always has like a jacket or something on it, because it's like the jacket that I was wearing outside or something. And so the next time I go outside, I grab that jacket because we don't have a particular coat hanger or something. And so she was complaining about that, and I received the message, but she kept complaining about it. And so I'm like, Hachan, leave me alone, just like F off. And so I went to the store and I ended up buying like one of those roller coat hanger things. They're like 10 bucks at Kmart. Who gives a shit, right? And so I bought one of those, built one of those, and I hanged the damn thing on it. Because my, like, logic is, I gotta fucking hang it somewhere, so I might as well buy this $10 thing where I can hang it, right? So I just like fucking did that and I built that. But I also knew Hachan was probably upset, so I bought her prosciutto, which I know she likes. When she went to Europe, she absolutely loved it. So it was like 5 bucks for 100 grams of prosciutto. Who gives a shit? And then I saw that Cheeky's bed was also flat, so I bought her a new like $15 bed, so it's extra fluffy. So basically I come home, right? And I also bought like LEDs for the room, so I basically like did all the shopping in one go. I'm like that, right? I do everything in one go. And so Hachan comes back, and she sees Cheeky's new bed, and she's like, oh, she loves you for it. And then she goes to the fridge and she sees I bought her prosciutto, and then she's like super happy. She's basically like dancing while eating it, right? And then she sees the coat hanger, which basically just solved the problem for the argument we had in the morning. And then she's just like, I love you. Like, that's how my brain works. Like, I don't give a shit about any of these things. It's just I know how to deal with them. And it's not even empathy. Like, I don't know how she feels about it. I just know I don't want to deal with it. It's not some magic shit. I'm not like a wizard. I just don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I tried to do something nice and ended up turning into a complaint. I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. And now I'm probably not going to go on walks with Hachan for like 3 months. You went full brownie points. Yeah. And Hachan's probably going to feel bad because she started complaining when I went to a walk with her, and now I'm not going on walks with her anymore. But like, who cares? That's what you get. She's still going to get punishment. Do you want to watch? Yes.
His character really drinks a lot of alcohol.
Most adults do.
When you grow up, are you going to drink alcohol too?
No comment. I would like to. I want to avoid alcohol. Flip the question, will you?
Me? I've never thought about it actually. But I do hear that a lot of adults these days don't drink. Alcohol has a very mature feeling about it, doesn't it?
You know, people used to think the same thing about smoking. And then they started smoking, and then they got addicted. And then they have this whole thing in Japan about you have to drink alcohol, you know? It's like, it's a rite of passage thing. And then they have a fuck ton of alcoholics. So it's just like, nice work.
I don't think I'm a fan of all the rowdy parties, but having a nice glass does look kind of cool.
And the worst part about Japan is the social expectation is you attend these parties and you have to drink. It's just like, so toxic.
Speaking of, remember that bar scene? Wow, it's late. Watching those bonus clips took longer than I thought.
I gained some courage.
It's about time I head to bed. Good night.
Oh god, Death is coming, isn't he? Oh no, that's fine. Wait, Death hasn't turned up for a while. What the hell's going on?
Oh, sorry. No one was here, so I figured it'd be okay.
I thought Mitsuru was forcing Yukari to study because she did bad in her exams. But clearly that didn't happen, and Yukari just so happens to be studying on her own. Which is a surprise, so Mitsuru's probably happy about it. Wait, isn't this the student council room? Oh, it is. Wait, are you gonna join the student council?
It's rare to see you here. Is it for the archery team?
Yes, the teacher wanted a report.
A report on what? Accuracy?
I see. That's a lot of responsibility.
Oh, not really. It's nothing compared to what you have to do.
What does she even do?
Actually, I wanted to ask you something.
No, don't join the student committee, please, for the love of God, no. The last thing we need is those two girls in the same... Oh, crap, there's gonna be 3. Ah!
Senpai, what are you fighting for?
Holy shit. No, don't do this. I'm getting PTSD from MGS. Don't do this! Why? Why are you doing this? No! No! Not the PTSD! No! No! I don't need that! Please, God, no! Oh, God! Just rip out my heart, why don't you? Why? Why did it have to end that way?
Well, I guess you could say it's my way of atoning for the past.
In my case, I don't think I really have a reason anymore. I mean, I know the whole story about my father now. I guess I could still fix the mistakes he left behind, though. Maybe I should have thought about this earlier, huh? But it took me this long to start questioning myself.
Oh my God.
That's understandable.
She's becoming self-aware.
It seems like everyone has their own reason for fighting.
Yeah, and eventually you don't even need a reason, you just enjoy the fighting.
Well, defeating the shadows is probably a good enough reason, huh?
What are you trying to say?
I'm not exactly sure.
You enjoy all the killing, don't you?
But it's all gonna be over after the next full moon. So there's not much point in thinking about it.
Unless we switch sides.
That's true.
I'm gonna be the asshole and say I would still switch sides. I ain't giving up my power, nor the ability to take out people in the middle of the night. That's too much power, I ain't giving it up.
Once we put an end to this, we can go back to a normal high school life.
You mean hell. You've just described hell.
The rest of the student council will be here soon. We can pick this up later though, if you want.
Oh no, that's okay. Thanks for listening.
Okay. Fuka and Yuka. Oh, god damn it! So shrine for Fuka, sorry. Shrine for Yuko. God effing damn it! Oh, Yukari's keen. Wait a minute. Fuka, Yukari, Chihiro, Yuko. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's to the point that the government has a monopoly on alcohol, so we can't buy alcohol on Sunday. Drinking culture is also bad in the US, especially in high school. Can I just be real with you guys? I had a teammate that was from the US. Budweiser sucks. Why do you drink that shit? American alcohol tastes like piss. Why do you drink that shit? Alright, let's buy up the crap. Just buy up the crap before we run out of time. I don't think we'll actually need them, but we're fine. All beer tastes like shit to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm never into beer. Like, I can drink lagers and stuff, but people talk about flavors in beer and I just don't care. It's just carbs. Like, I'm just like, I don't get it. And people are like, it's an acquired taste. And I'm like, so you forced yourself to drink carbs in order to get used to it. And now you're complaining that you're fat. That kind of sounds counterproductive to me, but anyway. And then it's like, I gotta give up the beers. And it's like, where the fuck did you even start? Anyways. People, am I right? Alright. Fuka. Wait, is Fuka king? No, Yukari's king. Oh, god damn it. No practice today. Let me know if you're up for it. Healthy brain food. Sorry to dump this on you so suddenly, but there's something I want to talk about. Can we meet after school? Cheat sheet for Yukari, please. Wait, something she wants to talk about. So she's either feeling bad, or this is going to turn into a therapy session, or this is going to turn into a dating session. I was trying to hold this off as much as humanly possible until we finish up with Yuko, and then bang Fuka, and then we could go to Yukari. But it seems like Yukari's going for gold for some reason. Like, seriously, she's gone from 0 to 100. And Chihira's just a side girl at this point. Hey Kuma, so about the other day. So, do you have some time right now? I'd like to talk things out with you. Oh god, this sounds like a trap.
Thanks.
Then can we go to the rooftop? No!
Hey.
Oh, we are so fucked.
Do you remember when those guys stole my wallet and you came to help me?
Uh-huh.
Sorry I got so mad at you.
Yes, the emotional manipulation works.
I was just frustrated. I don't like having to depend on other people, but it ended up happening anyway.
I wouldn't mind is the only answer that matters. You know why we effed? Think about it this way. If we went Chihiro, and then went Yuko, and then went Fuka, and then went Yukari, we've technically got a train. But if you're dating multiple girls at the same time, then you're technically cheating. But if you stop dating one and then started another one, through a very convoluted rationale, you could say that you technically never cheated. That girl really did mess me up, didn't she? Anyways.
You know, I couldn't say it at the time, but I'm actually glad you came. Maybe because it's you. So, I want to thank you properly.
Please tell me this game isn't about to turn into R18+.
Thanks for your help back then. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank God. I was worried for a second. You know, Japan, school, secluded area. Anyway, I was overthinking it. My bad. You're quite welcome. Anytime. Thank you too. What do you think? Anytime.
It was honestly kind of cool.
Yukari seems relieved to have gotten that off her chest. We appear to be growing even closer. This guy's dangerous. There is probably a doujin about this scenario, Kuma. That's the drawing shit, isn't it? It is. See, it worked even though you apologized. He sickens me. He sickens me. His existence sickens me. Every breath he takes sickens me.
Whew, that's a big weight off my shoulders.
He could get hit by a car crossing the road and I wouldn't care. I'd probably laugh. I'd be like, ha! And then the next car would hit him. I'd be like, ha! And then he'd like be crawling, trying to get off the road. Please help me. And then a car would run over his hand and he'd be in pain. It'd be hilarious. Anyways, let's wind back to Yukari. Something about weight off her shoulders.
Let's head back down. The roof doesn't get a lot of foot traffic. So I think it's a good place to have serious conversations.
That's why I get anxiety every time someone says rooftop. I know it's a trap.
But couples tend to sneak up here too. If anyone sees us, the rumor mill might go crazy again. Wouldn't that be annoying? You know, if people assumed we were dating.
You see, this is kind of like a safe hypothetical question that you can ask. You see, I was so dense socially that I didn't understand hypothetical questions or the meaning behind questions. I was so stupid. I wouldn't mind.
Really? I'm not sure if you're being brave or oblivious.
I'll be honest, previously oblivious, right now indifferent.
Still, what's something special about you? You don't get bogged down by what other people think.
No, I just don't regard them as people. Their opinions literally have no value. Like that of cattle. Do I care whether or not the cattle wants to be slaughtered and eaten? No, it's a cattle. Food pyramid. Pecking order. Wow, I just went dark for a minute. You see what you've done to me, MC? You see what you've done? This is what happens when you apologize. This is what you cause. This is what you created. With your carpetness, Shuichi.
Uh-oh. They say a sneeze means someone's talking about you. Well, it's probably nothing. Let's head on home, yeah?
You see what he's done? Yukari and I return to the door. You see what he's done? He's brought the absolute... I don't know what I even call it anymore, but like he brought that out of me. See what you've done?
I see you're back.
You're back. Bad Shuichi. Very bad Shuichi. See what he's done? You see what he's done? Then a truck hits him and he turns into Subaru V2. It wouldn't surprise me. Maybe he secretly is Subaru. I mean, they have a lot in common. They both sicken me. Don't worry, Yukari. You're probably going to get a lot more weight on your shoulders soon enough. You did this, Kuma. You're the one with such a negative association with it. Just let it roll off your back. Stop letting a fictional character mess with you by existing. It's not messing with me. It's just fueling the dark side within me. To the point that I cannot even describe it with words. Akihiko, I guess Koromaru. Koromaru probably means a walk. I guess probably means back tattoo. And I think I've done all your boxing stuff, right? It's a match with the heavyweight champ who considered to be the greatest of all time. I burned the TV recording onto a DVD a while ago and I suddenly feel like watching it again. Boxing TV. Might get a new bit. Ooh! I probably should do this one. But then again, a Koromaru walk might give me something like... You know what I mean? Ooh, these are both good. Akihiko and Koromaru are potentially both good. Letting him fuel the dark side within you is just messing with you. It's a matter of perspective. It's a because, say for example, if he was a boss in a game and I dislike him, that energy would be useful because I could use it in the boss fight. But because I'm playing as him, I can't actually channel it. And because it's specific to him as a character, I can't channel that energy elsewhere. It's just unique to him. And unfortunately, I don't have to fight him. So it's like, it's got no constructive use. You know what I mean? But if he was like an enemy, like for example, Revolver Jesus, if I felt that against him, it would be useful. Because if I had to fight him, I would feel intense motivation to make him suffer and want to die. You know what I mean? Like, you can constructively use that energy. It has its uses. I mean, you could fight him in Persona 5R, where he kicks your ass. I mean, that's not enough of an excuse to play Persona 5R again. Let's see who we have a Koromaru walk with. Let's go for a walk.
Oh, what a coincidence.
That timeline never happened. I mean, I don't even know him, and I'm just like, F off. What if he ends up becoming Maruki, and this is the moment that made him become Maruki? This particular moment right now. It was so funny. Like, this is the defining moment in some timeline out there. Me just being a dick. It would be so funny. Why is he even there? I don't even know his name. Persona 3 Reload. Indeed. It lives up to the name. Whoever called it Reload was a fucking genius. I can never tell what you're thinking, even when I'm looking straight at you. So how are you feeling about our next operation? I'm sure you know it will be our last. Are you nervous? Nah.
Oh.
Really? That's quite impressive. It is unusual for someone to maintain such composure in a situation like this.
By the way,
I know it's a little strange to ask this now, but do you have a reason you're fighting? I do.
yeah.
See, I'm glad for you. Anyway, the next battle will be our last. I guess I don't need to tell you, but let's do our best. Right! I should have left that as a note. What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? MGS reference. Alright, carry on. Let's do this. Let's watch... Wait, it's either Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson. It's one of the two. But being that it's a... yeah, it could be either of them.
Yes.
Alright, let's start watching.
All right. Today we're gonna see some of the greatest matches the champs have ever...
Yeah, it's either Ali or Mike Tyson.
And here we are with the first match of the qualifiers. In the red corner we have Akihiko Sanada-kun from Gekkokan High School.
Wait, so who taped over this? Was it Aragaki? And Rukia, why are you working as a reporter? I thought you were working as a teacher.
This is footage from my first official match. My coach from back then recorded it for me.
Aw, that's adorable.
Sorry, looks like I put on the wrong video. Let me switch it out.
No, no, no. I want to see this.
Hey, come on. It's not that interesting. But I guess this might be a good opportunity. Let's watch it. I look so stiff and nervous. My form is all over the place.
It's okay. It was your first time. Everyone is stiff and nervous.
How did I even win this? At least I can tell I've improved since then.
I would be disappointed if you didn't.
Here's where I get my left straight in.
And the winner is Sanada-kun from
Check out
the
my
red
face.
corner.
I'm trying to look calm, but on the inside, I can barely contain myself.
Wait, you knocked him out in your first match? That's impressive.
I know I said before that I just wanted to learn how to fight with my bare hands. But this might actually be why I stuck with boxing. This victory gave me confidence. I wasn't so stiff in any of my later matches. Are you the type to get nervous in front of a bunch of people like that?
I mean, depends. Am I wearing pants? I'd say so.
Well, that's a surprise. You don't seem like you let the small things bother you. But I guess you're good at not letting your weakness show, huh? I've learned a lot from boxing. But there's a strict rule I follow when it comes to winning. Find your opportunity, then strike without hesitation.
You see, that's probably my biggest flaw. I've never knocked anyone out. I have sent them to the emergency room though, but I can assure you, they were conscious and in pain. Lots and lots of pain.
It's easy enough to remember, but hard to apply. You could say the same thing about fighting shadows too. I've always tried to keep those words in mind, but now I'll be even more conscious of them.
Sanat seems to have found new potential within himself after watching the DVD. Buff amp greatly increased the effects of buffs on self.
You know, I never thought you'd see me like that. But it did help remind me how I felt when I was starting out. Anyway, sorry you had to sit through that. I'll save the champion matches for next time.
That was cute.
Now we move on to round 2 of the qualifiers. In the red corner,
There's another one?
Akihiko Sanada
Well,
from
since we're already
Gekkokan High
here.
School.
Want to watch some more before we go to sleep?
That was nice. Oh god, it's Sunday. When we have a meme stream, we're gonna drop battle for Joker vs. Blue Boy. I'm gonna be honest, with the level of disgust I feel for him, I don't care about Blue Boy. You free today? Oh god damn it! Guess who's bored? This sums up my life in a nutshell. Yuko, I know you're keen, but I don't have enough points. Guess who's bored? And school and no track practice. Guess that means we gotta go somewhere fun. Let's hang out. So you want cardio. You want cardio. Since we have the day off, I was thinking of going somewhere. Do you want to join me? Just let me know. We are going to hell. So you don't want to see him get beat up without a way to fight back? No. It wouldn't satisfy me enough. He wouldn't be suffering. You see, it's not the act of being beaten, it's the act of suffering that I enjoy. You need to understand how I operate. It's not about winning, it's about destroying them. You know, so they can never fight again. That's my specialty. I have made multiple people never compete again. They are absolutely terrified of ever sparring a person. I have traumatized them so much. And also some have permanent injuries. But like, the point is, well, unfortunately, most games won't give you that, so you won't get the satisfaction here. Which is why I have my imagination. I've already killed the MC like 3 or 4 times already in my head. Each more painful and slower than the last. Eventually, I'm just gonna move on to pure torture. Those who want a head start, pumpkin mask. What the fuck? Whatever, just take my money. It's not like I need it. Oh god, yeah, because I need depression. You see, the MC has just really effed up my psyche. Like, he's really effed me up. Like, really. Insane, isn't it? He's really messed me up. Anyways, maybe this will knock me out of it.
You're here.
Holy shit, it's coughing now. Oh, that is not good. Oh, God! He doesn't have long. Please, no hair fire. I got trauma from someone trying that in high school. Where do you think I got the idea? Sorry, I'll pass soon. Feels like I might grow closer. Jesus Christ, man! That's horrible.
Just give me a minute so I can calm down.
Take as long as you need.
The pain comes and goes, but I'll be fine once it passes. It's getting better. Thanks. I stopped taking my medicine.
Why?
It's not going to cure me anyway, right? It just eases my pain and suffering.
Yeah? Yeah? Why did you stop?
My medicine makes me drowsy, and if my hands go numb, then I can't write. I have to finish my story.
Why can't you just tell someone and they write for you?
The reason I haven't finished my story is because I haven't found the meaning of my life yet. I'll get absorbed in my writing, erase it, and then lose sight of how to reach the end. When I'm with you, I can almost see it. It's because you've been here for me. It seems like you might have given me a reason to finish. I'm probably writing this book to find my own meaning in life. And if I do find it, if I do finish the story, I hope we have a little more time together after that.
He smiled weakly. I feel like our relationship is stronger now. Oh god, only 2 more. Oh god. Oh god.
The sun is setting.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna be attending a funeral?
That's it for today. But I hope to see you again.
I parted ways with Kamiki and then headed back to the dorm.
Welcome back.
How was your day? I don't want to talk about it. Someone tried setting fire to mine. Kids are fucked up. Kids are fucked up. Kids are fucked up.
If you wanna go ahead, free to do whatever. I'm chilling on my bed. I'm minding my biz, so mind your own biz. Whatever like is, we gon' flow with this. Hey, 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 feeling the fire with the burning desire. Every day we inspire, but never expires.
I just remembered something, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. This I'm definitely not saying. I'm not self-incriminating myself. Mentioning school kids being bad, and then I remembered something to happen to a bad school kid. And I'm not saying it. But all I gotta say is, ha! I was thinking about brewing some coffee. Would you like some? He doesn't seem like he'll gain anything. This theory applies to sports tournaments as well. When a person is made aware that the next 2 matches will be their last, there are 2 types of responses. 1, they get nervous and stiffen up, preventing them from displaying their true capabilities. 2, they get even more fired up. Needless to say, I'm the second type. Sometimes I get even fired up while I'm just training. Well, my point is, the more you train, the more you'll clearly recognize the victories within your grasp. I mean, that's one way to go for it, if the victory makes you happy. Okay. Mitsuru, Aigis, Ken, Koromaru. So Koromaru can do a walk. I am guessing Aigis plants.
So...
Okay, this is kind of a weird question, but I gotta ask. Will my time as a superhero end once we're done fighting? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, that's fine with me, honestly. It won't change the bond I have with Chidori. I'll just enjoy being a superhero for as long as it lasts. See, I told you, he'll be fine. Junpei keeps going on and on about how we're heroes or something. Of course, we're saving the whole city, aren't we? Plus, if we beat the next mission, we'll be undefeated. We're real heroes. I never really thought about it that way, but I see your point. I guess we better make sure we win the next battle then.
Yes.
I just wanted to take a break from everything to just sit down and read. Would you care to join me? It doesn't seem like Mitsuru will gain any abilities. In that case, no! Alright, Koromaru, let's see who walking we encounter. Koromaru's looking at me. He wants to go for a walk.
Oh, hey. What are you doing out this late?
Nothing. Yukari, talking without Yukari, talking with Junpei without putting him down. I don't think she was talking with Junpei. I think she was talking about Junpei. Which is not the same thing. I'm sure if she said something to Junpei, it would be negative. Yukari, why do you do that? You're being a bit of a bee to Junpei. And he doesn't even really deserve it. Like, you know what I mean? They were just conversing. Oh, sweet depression. Alright, I guess we're doing plants. Right? Yeah. Ken's a no, Koromaru's a no, Mitsuru's a no. I guess you win.
Excuse me.
Maintaining the rooftop garden.
Yes. There appears to be less damage from pests than the data in my prediction suggests. We haven't taken any specific measures against them. What is the cause of this? Oh, this is... Look! I've sighted a ladybug larva. It's very small and adorable.
Let's get rid of it. Just leave it alone. Please keep it away from me. I don't know. Do ladybugs hurt our plants? Do they eat plants? I don't know. I don't know. Just to be safe, let's get rid of it.
No, we mustn't.
Why?
Ladybugs are the natural predators of pests that damage plants.
Well, see, I would have screwed up.
This must be the reason why they've been growing so well. Even in just these tiny planters, there is so much life. There's no one to teach them. They're just doing the best they can. My apologies. I got distracted. Let's keep working.
Oh god, it's becoming sentient! I turn into the plants with Igus.
Excuse me. Please apply the repellent on that end.
Whoops.
Pests deserve no mercy. Status reads all green. No problems to report. That concludes our mission for today. We should head back now.
Igus is becoming more self-aware than most people in society. Holy crap. I mean, for all we know, he's tried stealing her underwear or something. If Junpei did that, I would slap him so effing hard. Like, he would probably get a concussion. If she's becoming sentient, then it is debatable. I mean, I'm saying she's more sentient than most people in society. She doesn't even have to be fully sentient. Yon, I stayed up a bit too late last night. I didn't expect Mr. Terauchi to pull such a legendary move in Mahjong last night. I've never had that bad of luck before. Is it because of the month? Oh, I still can't get over it. Who should I ask this one? Kuma. In most of Japan, October is considered the month without gods because they're not around. But there's one region that instead calls it the month with gods because that's where they all go. Do you know which one that is?
Exactly.
Bingo, you hit the jackpot. All the gods in Japan gather each year in Izumo to meet and forge relationships with one another. Want to be blessed with a loving relationship too, but first I need some money and then to find love and then to work hard. So I guess the first thing is I need to go to Naganaki Shrine to pay my respects. Oh, it's already too late, shoot. I answered correctly. I love how she's saying this shit to kids. Well, Kuma, people want to stick it in the toaster. The toaster is Aegis. Look, from what I've seen online, people will stick it in anything, including a pillow. Because they don't have any other options. Alright. Fuka, Yukari, god damn it! And I forgot to get the SP drink from the dormitory, but who cares? It's not like I even need it. At this point, I don't even need SP drinks. God damn it, Yukari's just like... Hello? I'm sorry, I don't have a minute because you're not keen. Are you hungry? I didn't have lunch today. I want to eat a proper meal. Do you want to come with? Jesus Christ, Yukari! You're like a bull out of the gate! Alright, cheat sheet with Yukari, please. With how much Yukari rags on him, there must be a reason for it. You're assuming people need a reason for everything they do, which is a dangerous assumption. Exams suck, man. People completely forgot that guy Aragaki now that they're studying. Or maybe they never cared about his death in the first place. I'm done. I spent all lunchtime cleaning for the archery team, so I didn't have time to eat anything. Maybe I'll stop by Wakatsu or something on the way home. Seems like Yukari wants me to walk her home. Thanks, it feels kind of weird eating by myself, you know? Alright, let's get going. What should I order?
This is so good. I made the right choice getting the same thing as you.
Oh god, they're compatible!
Oh, I was just thinking. Doesn't eating fish remind you of the ocean?
I hope not the side connected to Fukushima!
It's a part of our lives, I guess, living along the coast. We even spent our vacation at the beach. Hey, after all this is over, why don't we go somewhere different? Like the mountains.
Oh god, that sounds like a date!
We could have lunch outdoors. Maybe we'll even see a deer or something. What do you think?
Oh god, she's floating the idea of going on a date. Sounds good. Let's go with everyone. Let's go with just the two of us. This is the choice. Ha! Of course it is! Of course it is! Of course it is! Let's see how it goes.
Hold on. What's this all of a sudden? Just the two of us? I didn't mean it like that. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. It's just... I'm not ready yet.
Fuka, you really... Oh my god! I'm not... Oh! Yes! Yes! Proton torpedo! It's like, it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I'm not ready yet. And you use this opportunity to bang another girl. Bam! Technically we weren't dating at the time, I'm in the clear. Woo!
Oh god, what am I saying? Either way, I'm sure it'd be fun to hang out somewhere together. I could even make food for us.
No, 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 you gave me the greatest gift of all. A free pass.
I might not look like it, but I'm a pretty good cook. Just you wait and see. It's been a while since we've talked about going on vacation. I'm excited just thinking about it. I'm not sure how to say this, but when I'm with you, I don't feel so alone. I mean, I do have friends, and there's everybody at the dorm, but usually I feel like the real me is trapped somewhere deep down inside. Maybe it's because of my family situation, but I'm always pushing people away without realizing it. Lately, though, that's been changing, and I think it's thanks to you.
Yukari is trusting in me. It seems we've grown closer. She's very self-aware. Holy crap, she's a rank 7? Fuka, for fuck's sake!
Well, that was delicious. It's getting late. Shall we head out?
Fuka, if she's keen to go next time, she's gonna overtake you. She's gonna beat you to the punch. I decided to go back to the dorm. Fuka! The hell?
Welcome back.
Greetings. It'll soon be a full moon. In preparation of the final battle, I'm ready to deploy to Tartarus at any time.
I have a suggestion.
Tomorrow appears to be both motivated and prepared as well. Well, I'm guessing not enough people have actually gotten stuck inside there. I think we need a few more people to get stuck, right? How many people are going to get into Tartarus this month? We have 2 so far. Alright, what options do we have? Junpei, Mitsuru, Koromaru. Have I done Junpei stuff? You are waiting for the 30th. Sweet. Like, Fuka, if you don't get out of... Wait, rank 7? What?! They're on the same?! Fuka! Jesus, you're falling behind, girl! Where's Yuko at? Yuko, get out of your own way! Shit! The trains are almost at the same station! What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Hey, guess what? I just borrowed some more manga. Way more volumes. Carrying around was a drag. Baseball manga. Do you want to read some of it? Hey, he's gonna gain some shit from it. But we probably should.
Man, our hero took an underdog baseball team that didn't even have enough players all the way to nationals. No matter how tough the rival or desperate the situation, the hero always ends up finding a way. Hey, we're technically a team too, aren't we? Means we need a hotshot of our own, right?
You're onto something.
Don't sweat it. We've already got ourselves a major hotshot. Me. Everyone else has got their own strengths. Kind of like the characters in a manga. Either way, kind of blows that real life can't be like how it is in a manga. Anywho, on to the next page. Oh yeah, that's right! Just before the big game, the hero collapses! All after getting everyone together, training like crazy, becoming a hotshot hitter, and carrying the whole team all by himself.
The young hero's dedication filled me with courage.
Dying to know what happens next, huh? And I'll borrow the rest of the volumes from my buddy, Ronto.
Okay, I think my murder boner died down. I can hear people talking.
You know what?
Is it just me or are more people coming down with apathy syndrome lately?
Yep.
My brother's friend got it too. It's starting to scare me, and it's on the news every day now. Oh, did you see the special program they ran? Apparently Nostradamus predicted that all this would happen. These 2 girls are like that Korean news lady. They let us know what's going on. I mean the North Korean... Ha! Yukari's gone. Fuka, do yourself a favor. Get out of your own way. When am I ever gonna have time to use the goddamn shrine? Bebe and Keisuke. Like, when am I ever gonna use the damn shrine? You know what I mean? This is horrible. Ditch Bebe for a day? I ain't ditching a day. Although... because if I get a day where there's like multiple no school, when's the next no school day? It's like... It's basically... Saturday is the no school day. Like Saturday's it. Because Sunday's basically depression. And then it's like... school again. And then Saturday. What's this? Finals. I could basically use the finals to my advantage. But that's fucking December! It's like the end of the game! Saturday's a school day. What the fuck? Bebe, you're gonna have to take a bullet for the team. Yuko, for fuck's sake. You've been on the back burner for like 6 months. More than 6 months. Blessing to the believer. Feel like closer to Yuko. You will have a little luck. You will not be significantly lucky or unlucky with money.
Oh, it's you.
Welcome back. What? What is it? Ooh! Bonus time! That's gonna be easy. I borrowed a DVD of another show. It doesn't seem like she'll gain anything. Yeah, I can spend time with Fuka. That should get my points up with her. Wait, when's my planner gonna get done? Oh, 29th, okay. I'm surprised spending time with her doing planner boxes doesn't increase our affection. I'm just saying. What you doing? Rooftop planner's doing. Man, this yield would have to be insane. We've got 4 gardening sessions. If this yield is not insane, like, I don't know what.
Huh? There are white spots on the leaves here.
I don't even know what that means.
I think I've seen something like this in a book at the library. It might be a common disease in vegetables and flowers.
Damn it.
What do we do? What if the plants die?
I'm not gonna be late. I'm finishing this and then we're finishing up. How did the book say to fix this?
Oh, right. If we take care of it now, it might not be a problem. From what I can tell, it doesn't look too serious yet. What did the book say? You just need to cut off the white parts and... That's right! Vinegar! It said to put some diluted vinegar on the affected areas. I'll go get some from downstairs.
I tended to the rooftop planners with Fuka.
I think that's about everything we can do. We picked up the fallen leaves, and the air circulation is good now too. Everything should be fine now. All that's left is to trust they can recover.
Thanks to the care we put, it looks like it will be a big harvest.
Thank you for today. I wouldn't have been able to save the plans if you hadn't been here.
Let's hope this is enough to get her across the line.
I'm still a little worried, but please let me help out again sometime.
Fuka, get out of your own way! Oh god, it's death! I was starting to get worried where you were.
Good evening.
What makes it good? What is good about this
It'll
evening?
be a full moon again in just another week.
Yeah.
Finally, this will be the 12th ordeal.
Oh god.
Are you ready?
No.
I can't tell if time's been at a crawl or flying on by. But either way, a lot's happened, hasn't it?
Yeah, you seem to be pretty chill about this whole situation.
It's a bit soon to be reminiscing, though. How about I come see you once it's over?
This just scares the shit out of me. Because he knows what the fuck's gonna happen. You're scaring the shit out of me, kid.
Be careful now.
God damn it! He's putting me at... Wait, I didn't even get a rank up. Well, at least you know what a threat is. Junpei seems to sleep a great deal. He must be conserving energy to remain prepared for combat. It's quite an interesting tactic. Alright, the moment of truth. Yukari, Keisuke, Yuko, baby. Woo! Yuko, finally making some progress. Yukari's just keen. Fuka, what the F? Yukari's just ready to go. And meanwhile, you are just like, I'm not in the mood. What the hell, girl? What the hell? You're about to get overtaken by Yukari. Fuka, do yourself a favor and get in there. Alright, that was fun. This turned out to be a Yukari special. Yukari went from like rank 3 to rank 7. That was unexpected. This turned into a Yukari stream. And then, Shuichi Carpet Boy here brought out the worst in me. Literally, he brought out the absolute worst in me. I mean, my murder boner died down now, but for a while, it was there. My god. I'll probably forget about it by next week. I'll probably forget about it now. We can start next week with Yuka rank 8. Yeah. Yeah. We can. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. That was fun. That was unexpected. I didn't actually expect the MC to piss me off so much. Honestly, that is rare. Like, that is incredibly rare. The murder boner that I had for the MC was insane. So I don't need Shrine for Yuko. I don't know if I need Shrine for Fuka. We'll find out. Because I know Fuka got 1 point when we spent time with her reading, and then 1 point when we did the gardening. So I'm hoping that those 2 points equate to 1 Shrine, because I think Shrine gives you 2 points, which should be enough to like push you over the edge. So if Fuka and Yuko both have enough points, that gives us those 2 times. And then I'm hoping that they piggyback off rank 8 to rank 9, because if they don't, then I'm going to have to jump back to Yukari. And then I'm going to have to find more Shrine time, because I'm cutting it close. Because Sunday I can't use, because I've got 2 more ranks of Sunday, after which time that's basically done. Then I can use Sunday to basically get my points up with the people at school. But like, the fact that Saturday's still a school day, I have to use it for people that aren't there. And Yuko seems to only be there like twice a week. So I have to get Yuko out of the way. And then Fuka is like rare, so I have to get her out of the way. And then Yukari's there like 4 times a week. She's been there like almost every day. So, you know what I mean? And so we've got to get her out of the way. But the real tricky part is going to be the Shrine. Because I don't want to use the Shrine on a school day, but there's 6 school days. So it doesn't exactly help me, does it? You know? So I just got to focus fire and get them to rank 10. You know? Like, you got to throw someone out of the bus. Yukari's very keen. She went from, I'm not even talking to you, to I'm available almost every day of the week. Like, that's 0 to 100. Considering Yuko's like twice a week at max. And I think Fuka's maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So you've basically got the elastic band effect at work. Yuko was available from the beginning, but Yukari just catapulted. Like a slingshot. But anyway, look, that was fun. I'm going to go get ready for the wedding. If things turn out as planned, tomorrow night we're playing Final Fantasy. If they don't turn out, we'll see. And all it took was surpassing a sandwich. Tell me about it. More charismatic than a goddamn sandwich. Fun times. Anyway, I gotta go get ready. Thank you guys. I'll have a blast. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Discord. Till then, Ninjakuma out. Bye.
Your notes are as perfect as ever. They're easier to understand than the textbook itself.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Not this shit again! Not this again! No! Why? Why does this keep happening? Why do you do this to me, Sire 2.0? Why? Why? Why am I getting rejected? Why?